Test. All right. I claim this was Arena Antics, but actually it's totally not. It is just a very strong table, but it's a sweet table, so... we have Civ, Zizek, and Direful. So, some stupidly good players. So, we'll see how this one goes. As for it... As for what we're looking at, it seems like a pretty clear pavier. Winter Caretaker's like pretty good, but Pavier's clearly better, so we just take Pavier. I like Strawberry Patch, but not as much with Pavier because you get the veg late. Wood Rake is actually reasonably good too. This is going to be a fun one for sure. Chick Stable is just stupidly flexible and good food, though. Very easy to play. I like Asparagus Gift okay. So Granary, Wood Rake, Strawberry, Chick Stable, Asparagus Gift. I get a pretty good minor back here. I think I just take Chick Stable just because it's so easy to play and it's so useful. It has, very little prereqs. It gives even more food. Food is good. We're just going to take super solid, easy stuff. See where it takes us. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. We see Private Teacher Seed Seller. We see a Sculpture Course that we got past. Sculpture Course with Pavier is kind of awkward because you want to eat a lot of stone. But Sculpture Course is also really strong. Also, Sculpture Course with, Seed Seller is, you get to play Seed Seller and then just have a Sculpture Course. Seed Seller into SP Sculpture Course into a Reedstone Food is pretty nice. Gosh. I think I have to take Sculpture Course regardless. The rest of these miners are pretty underwhelming. I don't know that we run Sculpture Course as much as we run Pavier Chick Stable. I'm also the world's lowest person on Private Teacher, but Private Teacher Seed Seller definitely makes it better, but do we actually even get Seed Seller back? I think the answer is we do get Seed Seller back because this pack has Porter, Animal Teacher, and other stuff, but then the follow-up is, do I really want to be doing Private Teacher Seed Seller things, or do I just want to be doing Pavier Porter things? And the more I think about that, why am I not just doing Pavier Porter things? Also, Animal Teacher is pretty good, too. I could just take Animal Teacher here and be pretty happy, but... Gosh, and Fodder Planner? I don't know, team. That's tough. Taking Animal Teacher, possibly getting Fodder Planner back? Ugh. Animal Teacher is just a little awkward. I'm going to turn it down, but I don't know. We get an excursion to the quarry, which seems pretty solid with frickin' Sculpture Course. This makes the Pavier way easier. The Pavier Sculpture Course goes really nicely with this. You're here for unplayed Clay Synergy. Did you come to the right place? You did not. We will not be touching Clay Synergy. I mean, we could take more Clay. Also, there's a Forest Owner to turbocharge the game with wood if we want. I also like Forest Stone a good bit, but we already have quite a lot of trickles of food, and also if we just run Sculpture Course, we have all the food. So I think we take I do think we take Excursion, because there's a good chance I am still using the Sculpture Course. I don't need food. Hide Farmer could be pretty good here, though. It lets me fence tight. It often buys a couple extra points. The food cost from Hide Farmer shouldn't be too bad, given how much food I'm injecting in the game. Forest Owner could be okay for this hand, too, but I don't think we need to take it here. Okay, Trident's even more food that we don't need. I don't see what we're doing with Pioneering Spirit. I'm relatively happy that I did not take... relatively happy I didn't take Private Teacher here at this point. These Ox are pretty underwhelming. The miners are also a little underwhelming from these packs. I think Overhaul is fine. We talked about this on a recent stream. I don't think Overhaul's like that good, but I think it's fine. I generally would like Trident here quite a bit, but I think with Sculpture Course I have such access to food already that Overhaul looks good. Although with Hide Farmer I need Overhaul a little less because I already am fencing tight. But I guess this lets me fence 9 relatively early and then Overhaul into fence 12. Yeah. I think we draft Ropemaker here. I don't know that we play Ropemaker, but I don't know that I saw a lot of read in the draft. Actually, Plumber. Wait, we could also draft Plumber. I undervalue Plumber. Plumber's solid. Pavior and Sculpture was a bit sad in back-to-back packs. It was. It definitely was. Okay, actually, this Plumber is totally playable. What am I? I'm not giving Plumber enough credit here. We wind up building clay rooms potentially too. With Pavior, we already kind of want to build clay rooms. Plumber helps us go on this path. I mean, the read gets a little tricky, but we want to take a good amount of RSF anyhow, so we should be able to get a good amount of read. Also, I forgot this read injection. Also, here's the Wood Rake that I nearly didn't first pick, but Wood Rake coming back is nice, although actually at this point I really wish I had the Granary. I don't have any grain support anymore. The Seed Seller coming back would be great. I think this Roof Examiner is actually very takeable. Normally, I'm not very excited about Roof Examiner, and I'm still not like that excited about it here, but it's pretty good. Or we just take the Stone Buyer. Wait a sec. Do we just take Stone Buyer? We do have Sculpture Course. Maybe this is just Stone Buyer with Pavior. Pavior, Sculpture Course, Stone Buyer stuff. Excursion of the Quarry. It's a lot of stone. Although we don't have to buy that much stone. Just the fact that we can play Stone Buyer to accelerate our early stone is good enough. Just so that we can run Pavior and Sculpture Course and be fed forever. Do we need to run Pavior and Sculpture Course is another fair question. Okay, both Roof Examiner and Stone Buyer seem solid, but I guess the question is how many majors am I going to have? Usually you build majors to feed. I'm really not building majors to feed. I would just be building the well for sealing. Okay, I've been talking to just take Stone Buyer. Make it hard for anybody to get stone. Stone is mine. Animal Teacher came back. Fodder Planner came back. Wow, okay. Sheepkeeper also came back. So Private Teacher and Seed Seller got split up. There's a Muckrake here, but I don't want Muckrake with Hide Farmer. So I guess this is Eternal Rye Cultivation or just Furrows. I guess it's just Furrows. Furrows is fine. Furrows maybe lets us find time to like sneak an extra grain. Oh, also, how the hell does Wood Rake Fodder Planner work? Before the final harvest. Okay, so Fodder Planner Wood Rake is tricky. It means in the round 13 harvest, I need to be sowing a bunch of crops with Fodder Planner, and then harvesting a couple of those crops and resowing them potentially. That doesn't actually work very well. So this could be Animal Teacher, but the more I'm looking at my hand, I don't know when Animal Teacher comes down in time to make much sense. So I think it is Fodder Planner, but it's deeply unclear because we also have the food to buy some animals. And I could play... I'm probably playing Pavior Porter relatively early and possibly Stone Buyer. And then I play Animal Teacher to be able to get an animal with Animal Teacher and with Plumber and Hide Farmer. Might be cleaner just to take Fodder Planner. I don't know that we're running Fodder Planner, but sure, maybe. And again, I don't really want Muckrake, and I don't know how Eternal Rye Cultivation works when I have no grain source, so let's ignore all that. Roof Ladder is totally pickable. This helps solve the read issue I was talking about. And we get extra stone. Extra stone is everything that we want. Beautiful. We'll take a Case Builder and probably never play it, but we're definitely not playing Large Scale Farmer, and we definitely don't need Scullery Trickles of Food. It's not a thing. We would like RSF here, or just play Pavior. Or do I play Pavior? I gotta just play Pavior still, right? Even if it doesn't work for a few rounds, who cares? You thought you missed the stream. No, we got another stream. Boom, multiple stream day. Look at that nonsense. We get RSF, even better, easy game. Yeah, we got a small-scale farmer in front of us. That's lovely. All right. Getting RSF here is really lovely. I will take manual grain because that's just who I am with sculpture course. Give me a manual grain and we're just going to have easy food. Like, really easy food. Our food is just... I mean, and we also have a way to make the stone back. That's what's really nice about our hand. Having stone buyer... Ooh, Constable Game. Constable Game makes the Hide Farmer significantly worse. So, Hide Farmer probably out, but Overhaul better. Alright. Yeah, I think this is a pretty easy. We're just taking a grain seeds. Also, private teacher not getting played, whoever took it. Which is fine. Zach just plowing. Lovely. We'll see if Civ wants to start. Or if Civ wants 2 wood. Or if Civ wants day labor. All of that's defensible. If Civ wanting day labor is just absolutely beautiful. Leaving even more good well, I don't even need more good action spaces because what I really want is single read. That is a childless alert. RSF even better. Childless is scary though, obviously. We're offered RSF or 4 wood, and a shovel bearer gets played. Okay, I do not care about shovel bearer. I think we have to just go RSF. But ignoring 4 wood is a shame. Why is Hide Farmer works? It works with Constable? Wait, does Hide Farmer work with Constable? Oh, I don't lose points. I thought Hide Farmer technically gave me bonus points. But no, you're right. It totally negates them. Oh my god. Hide Farmer's, yeah, oh, beautiful. Hide Farmer's still excellent. Amazing. Gosh, passing on 4 wood in this situation tends to be not what I like to do. But also RSF with Sculpture Course Pavior, I just can't really ignore this, right? Like, RSF, start player Sculpture Course, more RSF. This Pavior really doesn't need to come out particularly fast at all. But taking all the RSFs with Sculpture Course does need to just happen. Ooh, we don't get SP though. That was unexpected, but maybe we get Pavior or we get 3 wood. Fine, it's fine either way. Upscale lifestyle. Huh. Okay, that is distinctly not childless. That is an early clay reno. And oh my god, I get my choice of things, but I don't really need 3 woods. Zach can have more wood. I can get a Pavior out. I mean, I'm in. Shovel bearer goes and does a dumb shovel bearer thing that I don't care about. Oh my god, 6 wood? Is Civ getting 6 wood that he doesn't want? Zach thinks about it for a sec. Still just wants his fields, okay? Hey, Kelzor. This table kind of strong? This table's very strong, and Civ's just gonna get 6 wood, I guess. Although I guess Civ would have to take, like, day labor here. It's a little awkward, actually. I don't know that Civ... Yeah, Civ is just gonna day labor, though, for 6 wood, okay? Yeah, I mean, why not? I'm being a little lax about taking wood. This is what I get, but ideally my round is just RSF, start player Sculpture Course. I don't know how likely that is or isn't. 2 read is also pretty needed for some players here, although red probably takes the read. I don't know. Civ takes wood. Yeah, if this goes read, I just take RSF and then assume I get start player. Will I get a start player? Who knows? Yeah. I wonder if Civ has a clay supports or something, but yeah, 2 read from red. It's cool. I'm just gonna keep the Zach off read. Actually, keeping most people off read, even though I don't have wood yet. Like, room parts are so messed here for everybody. Wow, Zach does have a private teacher, just didn't need to rush it early. Decided to get the plows in place, okay. Civ also has an Ock. And it's a priest. Oh, that's nasty. That's... ugh. Okay, well, Civ's start is still gross here. Civ gets to build and take food next round. That's very nice. I get to start player into 4 wood. God, if only I had a pavior, or yeah, not a pavior, a porter down. But we don't have a porter down yet. Do I ever Ock Porter and try to get 5 wood back? That's also a fascinating line. Let's think about this just one sec. There goes Zach taking manual grain. God, does Zach play private teacher in round 1 and I would have grain blocked him? That would have been funny. Winter caretaker for Zach. Okay, looks like Zach's going to go for grain fields. I really don't know that anybody's taking wood. I also don't know that anybody's starting next round, so there might be a huge wood stack for me. Like, this looks quite nice still. Is private teacher just in every game these days? Apparently. Okay. Am I seriously going to Ock a porter? I think I might. I mean, do I get 4 wood back? Zach does not look super interested in 4 wood. Sivir does not look very interested in 4 wood. Civ looks like he wants to build and take food. Red does look interested in 4 wood, but also is interested in food, which would be 4 clay, 4 food. I'm making the call that I get 4 wood back here. And I'm making the call that I might even get 6 wood, because I don't know that everybody's starting. I'm going to greed this son of a gun out. Do I get punished? Possibly. Possibly. But I'm going for it. You didn't even look at the table, feel like it's rare to see Civ in live play. You like this porter? This porter is greedy. But was this set up manually? Yes, this is a manual table. Zach taking food. I'm pretty sure we're already clear. Civ's also taking food. Beautiful. This porter is beautiful, yeah. These players are all up to some other stuff, which is fair. They need to be up to other stuff, but we get to greed the wood food back. Is it greedy? Yes, but it might be a great read. Yes, it is a good read. We were able to read it correctly. And it's going to help us take clay later. And honestly, this porter might pay off like almost instantly in that well, although to be fair, I also probably could have just taken 4 wood, and then possibly 6 wood next round. But, you know, I do think I'm staying start player here. It looks very likely that I stay start and just get even more crazy wood piles and can then try to double build. I'm making it less likely 3 wood gets touched. Yeah, it looks really good for me. Zizak doesn't sow. Wait, what? Zizak plows again. Okay. Zizak setting up a stage 3 sow. Zizak might have Straw Thatched Roof. It would be a first pick Straw Thatched Roof, but... Yeah, I agree. It's probably Straw Thatched Roof, but... anyhow, it looks like I get 6 wood, and by 6 wood I mean 7 wood and a food. And then... I don't know. I mean... Direful presumably takes 4 wood here so that they can build the next room. Civ is thinking about not building here, I think, which actually... Oh yeah, Civ can't not build because I can open that next round with building. Civ definitely wants to build. Just an ultra spicy wealthy man play, yeah. Civ builds stables, that's cute. Puts a little pressure on those sheep. I would like to build stables this game also, I think. But I also would love to just build 2 rooms really soon. Like, if my next round could just be 6 wood RSF and then, like, double build in round 6 and just keep Sculpture Course feeding and early growth, we'll see what happens. Oh, wow, I don't get 6 wood because red starts, but I get 5 wood? I mean, fine. Fine. Wait, red goes upscale lifestyle also? But that means they can't build a room without read? Okay. It's fun to watch strong players pursuing totally separate game plans. It is. This is fascinating. I'm getting to build the second room here, I think, because I don't think red's ignoring 6 wood. But I mean, I'm getting 6 wood and a food. They get 6 wood, and then I get to build room as second action. Growth flipping would be just amazing here. I mean, I guess red might open read if that happens, and then I have to build, and I probably don't. Wow, growth does flip. I mean, my huge food here is great. I honestly don't even know what red does now, but I get the next room, meaning I get to grow in round 6. I might have to give up. Oh, I don't have to give up the wood. Even better. Red doesn't even force me to give up the room, or wood. Zach can't build. Oh my god, amazing.
Kind of wish I could have 7 family. Yeah. Anyhow, this is good. I will say Porter becomes a lot less good. Porter winds up probably not doing much the rest of the game, but Sculpture Course is a monster. Pavior is still a monster. Porter already has kind of done enough. I mean, it gave me 2 wood. It gave me 2 wood, 2 food. Porter's not done enough, but the fact Porter's not going to work, so be it. The bigger thing is the fact I don't have to start to grow. I don't have to start player to grow. I get to build here and just grow next round. Whereas red like has to take RSF here, you'd think, and that might force Zach to SP. But I'll get a 5-stone 1 food action at some point. No worries. Oh my god, that's definitely not happening. But that'd be sick. No, this Porter's probably gonna get 1 or 2 clay the rest of the game. Oh wow, red's not even going to threaten rooms. Wow, this is actually crazy. Wow, do I take RSF here ever? No, RSF is crazy, right? RSF lets Zach build and grow, and then... Well, it lets me double build. Is double building 1 round later worth it? No, that's crazy. Definitely don't build stables, though. Definitely want to be able to threaten more rooms. One sad thing is Direful probably has to open next round with Reedstone food. Oh, but that means that I get wood? Wait a sec. If Direful opens next round Reedstone food, I get 5 wood and a food. That's, that'd be sweet. That would be sweet. The only downside about not taking RSF next round is that I run out of stone. Oh wait, I don't run out of stone. I grow Excursion to the Quarry. Do I grow Excursion to the Quarry just so that I can keep eating stone and keep fueling Pavior? Probably. Probably I do. I probably am also not playing Plumber this game because of the upscale lifestyle. The upscale lifestyle has been fascinating also. Zach is going to get their sow in. Okay, that's a very powerful sow that Zach set up. This is very cool. Although Zach has no food, which is scary. My super easy feeding here off Sculpture Course is just so gross. Sculpture Course Pavior here in an early growth game is just so gross. You think by like stage 4 I won't have to eat stone? Yeah. Brewery pod for Civ. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, well Civ also has food. Imagine if we'd have a lover here. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of just absolutely crazy, sick things going on. Civ is saying, gotta love some 4th seat tax. I'm getting a wood pile here, because red has to take RSF. Yeah, so red can build a room. I just take this. Didn't Civ say Brewery Pond was his favorite card? It kills Constable? It does kill Constable, but it's also Brewery Pond. Like, whatever. Oh, but that's why Civ is saying 4-seat tax. He had to play Constable and didn't want to because of Brewery Pond, probably. Civ probably wanted 3 wood into upscale lifestyle into priest. I don't know. I have to take 5 wood into food. It's nonsense not to. It's an early growth game. I don't... Yeah, this is fine. The Porter call proving to be good. Porter's have been fine already, yeah. Although, to be clear, Porter's, like, food benefit is slightly not important here. Like, the food I'm getting from Porter technically matters, but also does it? Like, does it matter? I'm not I'm not actually convinced. Red is SP. Interesting. Clay supports. Oh. Okay. Well, that's the thing. Am I getting 6 wood? No, somebody's going to block my 6 wood, but 3 procs in 4 rounds. That's good so far. Yeah, that's a very Civ thing to just take a forward action and kill your own constable. Killing your own constable is like fine per here probably. All right, am I playing Excursion to the Quarry now? That's the only real decision point, and I think the answer is yes. I'm a little hesitant to hand this around already, but also it's very powerful for myself, and that's the name of the game right now, is everybody's doing things for themselves, so let's join the club. Oof, 2 food for Zach. Zach going 2 food is fairly indicative of where his game is at. Civ taking single reed because we have Brewery Pond. Okay. I assume Civ is not giving me 6 wood, but we'll find out. Oh my god, Civ is giving me 6 wood? Okay. I accept. The fact that all my opponents have to do these weird food scrambles and I get to just do absolute fucking nonsense is delightful. I mean, I guess Direful can take the 6 wood. Wait a sec. No, Direful can take the 6 wood. Direful can take 6 wood. But I do get RSF then, which is pretty nice. But no, I don't get 6. I do not get 6 wood here. Unless Direful doesn't want it, but no, Direful does want it. He's a good player. Okay. I do get RSF. RSF very good. I have an absurd pile of food. Absolutely absurd food. Just nutty amounts of food. Beer table for Zizak. Okay, well, that's a good first pick. Zizak needs 3 food, but nobody's going to block his 3 food. Because he can always eat raw crops. Civ takes stone, threatening a well, but I think he probably wants stone oven, but I probably just build well here. I might go build well plow. I don't know that I get plow back. Civ might plow, because we're already to that point of the game. Direful double builds, which definitely mildly negates my desires to build next round, although it does it, because it forces Direful to SP. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to build a 4th room here, given how much wood I've already gathered and everything else. Also, I could start player for another 5 wood proc. It's possible that starting for another wood grab is pretty good here for me. Start player the roof ladder, or honestly start player the chick stable, I don't know. But I'll build a well, right? I'm like more than halfway to all the food I need in the game, which is gross. It is pretty gross, but give me a well. Give me a well. We might have to stop sculpture coursing so much stuff, but also being fed is lovely. Schnapps distiller! Oh, Zizak doesn't need bottom feeding. He has a schnapps. Of course he does. Oh, that's much better. Civ starts. Okay, fair enough. Civ has a potter's market. That's why we took extra clay. Fair enough. I will plow. It's plowing time. Not that I have crops, but there's also just nothing else to do on this board, so... At this point, Pavier plus well might be enough food. Ah, Civ is building the next room. Duh, Civ is building the next room, taking manual grain with the brewery pond help. Gonna force Direful to grow, meaning I get 5 wood and a food. Okay, I accept. Stonebuyer says we could still keep sculpture coursing if we have an action with nothing to do but Ock. That's true. We could just start... We could turn all this food into stone again. And we very well might, because why not? It does look like I'm getting very easy wood, so maybe I'm supposed to just fence first, huh? Like, I'm supposed to just fence, and I can join the room fight again later. Like, if I get around that's just, like, take a bunch of wood, maybe take clay, maybe play Stonebuyer, take more Reedstone food, like, yeah, I guess why not just do that? Like... Yeah, I really don't have a good reason not to do that. Civ's gonna have to re-up start player, otherwise Civ has to build then start, is what it looks like Civ is doing. I don't know for sure that's what Civ is doing. We'll find out. But, like, if I get 5 wood and a food, oh my god. I mean... Fencing looks good. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Fence 9 or 10 seems really good now with animals to come. Yeah. I agree. Like I fully agree. Although building room and stables also still seems good. I mean, but regardless, I'm just taking 5 wood into food because it's a early growth game and my opponents have serious wood issues. I mean, Direful doesn't have serious wood issues actually. Direful's wood is fine, but Direful's growing last. Civ and Zac have slight wood issues. Well, Civ's wood issues are not that real either with Brewery Pond. Um, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll take just take more wood. Imagine if I didn't porter in round 4. I would be regretting it. Yeah. Plow fence is your play. Just keeping the plow pressure going too. Yeah, I don't hate plowing. I do hate this canoe. I think everybody's well aware of how I feel about canoe. But I do detest canoe. But all right. This porter has been good. It's been a good porter. No sheepy fodder next stage. Nah, I don't think that's very interesting, but this is interesting Potter's Market if Civ was planning to build a room with that clay. Civ might be taking more clay, although yeah, not right now. Is Direful going to take more clay here is the only real question. I really want this 4 clay grab, but Direful might take it. Oh, Direful's taking the sheep to breed them. That makes sense. Oh my god. I accept. Give me 5 clay and a food. Do I actually need 5 clay and a food with upscale lifestyle? I don't know. Do I want a pottery, though? Probably. I don't know. Just take all the resources. Just do everything. Mandolin for Sid? Okay, Civ is trying to run Mandolin here? Good luck getting all the clay. Porter count at 5? Correct. Porter count's at 5. I'm just gonna take everything. I'm also just gonna plow. Nope, Civ's gonna plow. Okay, I'm gonna Stonebuyer or I'm RSFing. I mean, I'm probably RSFing, right? RSFing is still worth it? Been a great porter for early growth? Correct. Porter's been correct. That's exactly. Porter has been 4 wood, 1 clay, 5 food. It's been good. Life has been good. I just have all the food in the world. I have crazy resources. I have a well. Like, I don't know. Am I winning? Also, I don't know, but like I can't complain about my action quality, I'll tell you that. Like, the only crummy action I had to take was manual grain for sculpture course, but like, oh no. Like, I'm probably getting another clay. I'm probably just getting more clay here if I want it, by the way. Maybe I'm renovating and building clay rooms? Am I joining the build clay room bandwagon? Hell if I know. Zach's game is solid. Everybody still has good games, that's the thing. Like, my game is good, but lots of people have good games. You don't count 5 food because you spend a food for the Ak. Is that incorrect thinking? Not really. You're right. Porter is technically like 4 wood, 1 clay, 4 food. That probably is a fair way to think about it. Civ got the plow down for asparagus gift. That's cute. Direful SPs. That makes sense. I'm allowed to just take 5 clay and a food, and it makes sure that Civ doesn't get away with more clay shenanigans. I mean, sure. I'm just gonna do it. Like, I can renovate this round. I can go clay, Stonebuyer, Reno pottery. I don't know. I'm just gonna take this. Should I be taking this? It is round 9. I don't know. I should be fencing this round. Meh. I can't stop. Manual game for sculpture course is not a crummy action. It really isn't. Zach just takes 3 food. Civ is taking 3 food. Stuffing the canoe. The canoe supply boat is sad. Direful is Akiing a plowmaker. That's good. I should just plow because the guy in front of me clearly is going to soon. And then I should just fence and we eventually turn all these resources into something someday? Sure. Let's go with that. Let's go with that plan. Just a chill 26 food. Just 26 food. Still have a pavior and well food. I probably am not eating stone the rest of the game, huh? I maybe should have slowed down on the sculpture course stone. Oh my god, so much stone. Oh, if only I could grow faster. All these fools that are stopping me from growing. I mean, actions are good for them, but god, they have to spend so many actions feeding. Oh, remember that fence plan? Zach says that I don't get fences, because he's a jerk. Fair enough, Zizak. Fair enough. You think you were right when you said I could stop eating stone stage 4? I could even eat wood, really? Eating wood feels wrong still, although I could build a room here forcing Direful to grow so that I get 4 wood to open next round. Although I really kind of want the 3 stone to open next round. Direful goes RSF. Okay. Direful might open next round building a room so that they get to grow. That's fine. I'll still grow late game. I could build room and stables here, but I think I am supposed to build clay rooms at this point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to build clay rooms at this point. Second Ranier stream, you're seeing double? Yeah, you did get 2. Also, here's a fun follow-up question. I probably can open next round with 5 clay again. Do we ever just take 2 reed here so that we can open clay next round, then renovate and build 2 clay rooms? Is that too slow? I don't know that that's too slow for an early growth game. Zizak clearly is not building more rooms. Civ also seems pretty out of building rooms, and also clay pressuring seems really hilarious because it continues to block Civ from what he most wants. You think double build's better than single build? I think so too. I'm very tempted by just taking 2 reed here. It does put the reno back, but there's also like very little reno pressure because of the upscale lifestyle. Admittedly, I also could just reno upscale lifestyle in case I get blocked. Yes, I can. Okay, I do take 2 reed then. Boom. We're just gonna take all the resources and be a bit slow about building rooms, but much like earlier today's game, we're gonna have all the ceiling figured out. Ah, Lumberjack. That's why Zizak was willing to fence here, because Lumberjack. That's cute. That's good. Any pottery plans? I don't think so, actually, but we'll see. 15, 10, 1, 5, 26 is a pretty good resource line. Yeah, I mean, we need more stone. That 3 stone next round looks really nice, but I don't know that I get it, because I have other plans. I have other desires, other things to do. Beer table, more food. I think sculpture course might be done, boys and girls. I think we might be done with sculpture. Like, I don't even know that we eat a wood with sculpture course. I don't think I need. I just don't think that I need food from sculpture course. 5 stone and a food is coming? Oh my god, that'd be great. That would be amazing, but there's like no way. There's no way. I will say that I'm very happy having Hide Farmer here because it still does mean that I'm gonna build 4 stables. I'm absolutely building 4 stables. I'm gonna just fence tight. I don't care. I have to assume Direful is opening wood here, but Direful might open build still. I don't think Direful ever opens 4 clay though, so I don't think we get stuffed. This pavior is just this pavior is so overkill, but also like the pavior giving us a veg is also great still. Direful does open room build, which does make the wood very tempting. But honestly, I've set up to take the clay and clay pressure, so kudos to whoever gets the wood. I don't get to build till next round. I don't get to grow until rounds 12 and 13. I'm okay with this. I seriously am okay with this. Fencing tight with possible overhaul feels good. Correct. We can fence 9 and then still grow with overhaul, and that's very much the plan. It still means that I need 18. I need 10 wood for fences. Yeah, it still means that I need 3 more wood. So I do need a 3 wood grab at some point to fully pull this off. It also means that I'm not playing Roof Ladder or Upscale Lifestyle, but I think that's correct. I'm not playing those cards. So I get 3 stone or plow back. Wow, okay. I mean, red almost has to plow, so I think I just get 3 stone back. Which, I mean, yeah, I'm in. Give me 3 stone, I'll reno a pottery. I have exactly enough clay that I can afford to do that. I mean, or I could just reno the stone oven for points. I mean, any of this is acceptable to me. Any of this is acceptable. I will just do this. Nobody can renovate. Fencing doesn't really matter. Yeah, my fence is going to be a little late, but that's okay. Super crazy to think I may just not play Hide Farmer. Oh, I'm definitely playing Hide Farmer. I have the juice to just have a mostly full farm. I could, but also I have enough food that the hide farmer is super free, and the hide farmer definitely increases our ceiling because it allows me to fence like I don't have to fence big, which is well, I guess technically I probably could fence 8 spaces, I guess, without too much pain. But ooh, Hauberg, growing Hauberg, that's very nice. Somebody took the sheep. Oh, Civ took sheep into his stables. So Zach only got pigs for fencing early. Okay, I don't care that much that we got blocked from fencing then. All right. I will renovate. What am I renovating to? I guess I renovate to a stone oven because then I still have a clay for chick stable. Although wait, when is chick stable getting played? Chick stable's not getting played. Is this stone oven actually just the better? It's got to just be the better thing. Just take the stone oven out of the game. Who wants a pottery at this point? I mean, I guess there's still a good amount of clay in the game, and I have a porter. Although there's not a 4 clay grab until round 12. Zach wants clay. Civ wants clay for Potter's Market someday. I don't think I want to be pressuring clay. I think I'd rather just take the easy points. Yeah, I'm gonna just take the easy points. I'm also not gonna sculpture course anything. You like stone oven? Civ wants it someday. I agree with that too. Like this puts pressure on Civ's feeding because I've really blocked Civ from both Potter's Market and from like Civ's Potter's Market mandolin has been stuffed by me, and his ovens are getting like. I've been very like blocking Civ to be honest, but I think Civ's basically the only person that's gonna beat me this game. I think Zazak's game is like pretty good, but well, Zazak does have a beer table for ceiling. Zazak's game's pretty strong because Zazak can fence again, which he is. He's just gonna finish fencing, and Zazak's gonna hit constable. I'm being slightly slow in constable. I don't know. We'll see. This is Zazak erasure. Zazak is having a very clean game because Zazak's feeding with the schnapps is quite strong. Civ is taking a 1-food brewery pond action, which pretty much tells me all I need to know about how efficient my actions are compared to his. Although Civ does have an extra action on me, so there is that. Civ starts probably for plow, because that's what one would start with. Oh, and starts with the brook. That's cute. Okay. Civ needs so much food, though. Am I eating a wood? Wait a sec. I'm not eating a wood. Nope. We're passing on sculpture course. Is that crazy? Not really, given that we have frickin' 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, like 29 food plus some beer tables. We have like, I have like 30 food already. Like, I I do need some for Hide Farmer. I'm gonna need some for Stonebuyer, but like, ugh, whatever. I would like to build rooms and stables. I'd like to take 3 wood or plow. Where's the lover? It's fine. You think we might have overdone it on food? We really haven't. That's the funny part. I am taking 3 wood here. 3 wood is exactly, again, what I need in order to be able to fence and build rooms and stables. So I think I just take 3 wood. Yeah, I just take 3 wood. Then I build 2 rooms and 4 stables. And then I fence 9, something like that. Passing Zach overhaul's nice. Zach probably starts thinking about SPing because Zach kind of might be wanting growth without. Yeah, Zach does SP, but that's fine. We're setting ourselves up to be able to grow in the late game. That's a cute garden claw. Yeah, I get to grow in the late game here, which is nice. I'm going to grow with overhaul. My other grow action, I guess, should be furrows or the wood rake. Ooh, I do need 1 wood for wood rake. Although am I hitting wood rake? I would need another field for that, and I would need a sow action. Very deeply unclear. Sivir taking some reed. Okay, that's fine. You have a brewery pond. Major, minor, what? Pottery. Okay, that's fine. Wood rake with fodder is cute. Yeah, I read it though. It's actually really awkward. It's not as good as you'd hope, but It is still cute. It's definitely cute. All right, building rooms and stables is certainly fun. That's a good action at least. Admittedly, this hide farmer is not going to do a hell of a lot after. I forgot we were building rooms. I don't know why I forgot that, but yeah, this hide farmer is less needed. But no, you're cute, Loki. You're good. You're good. Sun's just getting me. Yeah, sun's just getting me. Okay. I do need to start worrying about taking animals to hit the constable, because I do think constable is part of how I'm trying to still win the game here. I don't think there's a good reason I shouldn't hit constable. I'm giving myself a lot to do, admittedly, but it's better to have a lot to do than not enough. Just having the empty space protection from hide is nice. Yes, hide farmer is very nice here. What was I going to do with my next action? Just fence? Get out of the fence queue? Fence 9? Yeah, fence 9 looks good. I probably get an animal pair next round if I fence 9. Yeah, that seems solid. Civ takes 2 more wood because they want to fence 13. Civ actually probably really wants to fence 15 for... Well, no, wait, Civ can't hit constable. Yeah, Civ just wants to fence 13 because of asparagus gift. But I will fence block him now because that's who I am. I'm just the Civ block. Cow seems like it's under a lot of pressure. Yeah, actually, I might have to first action cow. There's definitely going to be a lot of cow pressure this game. Or Civ. I mean, it's fine. This is what happens sometimes. If the games get a little brutal, you gotta fight each other. Zazak has to take another 3-food bottom feeding. You love to see this. You love to watch the people have to take some crummy actions. Civ takes an RSF, that's fine. Am I ever getting to Reno to Stone? Maybe. I don't know that I have time to, but we'll see. 3 guys want to hit. Why is there so much cow pressure? Yeah, because a bunch of people want to hit Constable. And there's not that many cows. And Zazak doesn't have a lot of things to do. Like, Zazak is in the awkward position I was in last game where, like, slightly runs out of ceiling here. I mean, I guess Zazak still has 6 points of beer table, so that's a hell of a lot of ceiling. And can hit Constable. Nah, Zach might be fine, especially if Zach hits growth. Zach really wants growth to flip here. I really would like to see plow sow. Plow sow really opens up the plows. Like there was a good amount of early plowing in this game to the point where like there's still plow pressure, but if plow sow flips, there's 6 more plows. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like I don't know. Some people get some more plows. I need at least 1 more plow if I'm ever gonna actually hit the wood rake. I'm kind of thinking the wood rake is supposed to die, though. I don't know that I actually seriously hit wood rake. Oh, I also forgot that I'm getting beer table food the rest of the game. Oh my god, am I fed. So much food. So much glorious food. Okay, yeah, I have lots of good actions this round, and the problem is I only get to take 2 actions this round and then grow. But I do get to grow, so grow overhaul is very good. Overhaul's, overhaul's 3 points here. It's pretty sweet. Grow overhaul certainly helps. Hide farmer still is going to help. And yeah, I just get tons of points from everything else I do. Pavior still gives me a veg. Our position's still very good, partly because our food is on autopilot, but still have a lot to do too. If only we have a way to spend food on stuff. Render to Stone dead. Render to Stone's not dead because technically there is Stone Buyer, and that is a way to turn our extra food into stone, or like our extra food could get turned into stone. But also we really don't have that much extra food. By the time I'm growing and getting through these last 2 harvests and playing Hide Farmer at the end of the game, I don't know. I mean, we can count the food if we want. Cultivation flips, that's definitely good for me. It's also pretty good for Direful. I should not discount Direful's game either, should I? Direful's at 21 points. I don't know how Direful's been feeding, though. Direful's food's a little sketch. Not terrible, but Plumber could help also. Yeah, Plumber could help. I don't really want to play Plumber just to Reno, but Zach obviously takes the plow, so Civ obviously takes the plow. I'm taking 2 pigs, presumably, although Red maybe needs them for food. I don't know. But it looks like a good round to take animals, so that's what I will be doing. Beautiful, I do get the pigs, although Zach kind of wants the sheep. Huh. Interesting. Is it ever correct to take the sheep? Anyhow, we got Loki on screen. Thank you, Heroic Logic. I should probably just take the pigs. Yeah, not taking the pigs is probably too fancy. There's a chance that if I take sheep, I get pigs back, though, but... Sheep are the same points. I guess that's true. I'm not eating these animals regardless. Yeah, maybe it's not that fancy. Maybe it is just take the sheep. Zazak is a serious threat too, so like I just continue to throw punches? Sure. What the heck? Sheep more likely to come back, you guess, but not really at all? I don't think so. I think Zazak was probably taking them, although Zazak was just re-upping start with Trident. That's good food for Zazak. Okay, Zazak gets grow without. I'm last yet again. That's unfortunate, but... I thought Zazak would take the sheep pretty fast, but admittedly Zazak is just going to wheel the sheep and then hit Constable, so, like, it's fine. Zazak does run out of things to do after that, though, so, like, there's that, but... Start's really important for him. I don't know if start's that important for Zazak. Why is starting so important? Like, Zazak wants growth, but he doesn't have to start it for it. Like, Zazak is sitting after 2 buffoons on 5 rooms. Like... You think Trident was always his play? Maybe. Anyhow, I'm going to take another animal type. Yes, you guys all fight over Reno and stuff. I will fight over the animals. I will just take high VP actions. He can grab sheep literally anytime? Yes, he can. He can grab sheep whenever else. Like, he's just going to take sheep next round. True, but... Anyhow, I don't really think you needed to start, but maybe. Civ is setting up for Reno. So yeah, my Reno opportunities are, well, not that slim. I don't know that Zach is setting up to Reno ever. So assuming somebody actually renovates soon, I probably can sneak in a Reno via Stonebuyer, but I don't know. I don't know. I do know that I can overhaul. Cow is important next round, yep. I mean, I should get Cow really easily next round, though. I don't think... I'm like, Civ is going to take... So Zach's growing. Civ's going to plow so. Red hopefully start players. That would be real nice. Like, I might SP Nada, actually, for plow so. If I had 1 wood, SP Woodrake would be real good, but, you know, I don't have that. Civ does Reno, though, making the Reno queue very open. So, I probably can set up to Reno to Stone, maybe. Civ Reno's Trident, adding more food to everybody. That makes sense. I thought he was going to go BMW, but no, he can go BMW later. He wants that Trident. Veg, okay. Everybody has strong games here. This is a strong table. Actually, Civ is probably too far behind. Civ's game's not as strong as I thought at this point. Civ, I probably wrecked Civ more than I had to. Sorry, bud. Zazak is probably the biggest threat at this point. Zazak's gonna grow, take a sheep, still beer tabling some points. Although Zazak is also again running into the like pretty hard ceiling cap though. Like Zazak grows 2 more times, breeds 2 more points, so that takes him to 31. Breeding is 33. Growing is 39. Hitting Constable is 42. Sheep is 44. Beer tabling is 48. I mean, okay, he's still getting to 48. Plus some actions. I am at 28. Still gonna grow to 31. Gonna hit Constable for 34. Taking a cow is 36. Getting a veg is 38. Grain is 40. Hide farmer is 44-ish. Breeding to 46-ish. I'm not sculpture coursing that stone. I'm just not sculpture coursing. Yeah, we'll see. Do we need more food? We really don't need more food is the upshot. We might need more food if I'm actually going to run out of stone, and I do think I'm supposed to run out of stone at this point. So I think this round is possibly cow RSF stone buyer, so that I can actually reno. Yeah, I don't know. All right, red. Start player red. Red's probably just taking wood, actually. Yeah, red's probably just taking wood. I probably just take plow then. Oh, they are starting. Wow, okay, actually, that's great. That's great news. Okay. So they're probably plow sowing next round. What do I need to be doing here? I should just take this cow? Or should I just take this plow? The problem is the plow is really only 1 point. Plowing is really only 1 point because of hide farmer. And I really am just not planting crops. Okay, yeah, that's really not that exciting then. I guess I ignore that. Cow seems important. Yeah, I don't know that anybody else was taking cow right there or not, but I do think it's good just to take it. I agree. Like, just taking cow, taking grain are both pretty nice actions here. I could take grain and furrows it. Is that actually good? Yeah, it's fine. Plows 1 point, but it also denies it to red if you think that's important, but clearly cow's more important. Cow may wheel, but it's safe. It's good to be safe here, although, again, I was just doing the calcs, right? Like, Zazak is looking at, like, a 48 to a 50, so I need to figure out how to stretch to, like, get a 50 myself if I want to win the game. Also, like, how close is Direful to a 50? I don't really know. Although Direful's food is still actually a big problem in the end game. This is where I have a huge edge. Direful point wise and like setting up some actions looks like competitive, but Direful's food's an issue. Zazak's food is not an issue with Schnapps, although Zazak is eating some points from Schnapps. I'm eating no points, which is still very handy. I did forget to work that in. I do think Zazak probably still is eating twice, so that's good. But yeah, I do think I should like just take a grain and then take RSF. Possibly take RSF then grain. I don't know yet. We'll figure that part out. Civ gets more wood for fences. Civ really wants to fence this round. Well, or it doesn't matter. Civ still has an asparagus gift fence, but yeah, Civ's really not my threat. Red's gonna plow again, making it easier for them to hit whatever. Does I get plow sow next round then? I might get plow sow next round. That'd be sweet. I mean, I guess red could open plow sow and just fence tight. That's an option too. Yeah, actually, maybe that is what red's doing. Maybe red's hitting constable by just fencing real small. Okay, I can live with that. Is anybody taking a grain here? Zach not taking a grain. Civ not taking a grain. Is Direful taking a grain? I'm going to go with no. I'm going to take an RSF action, because Direful might be taking RSF to Reno. Right? Direful has no hidden stone. Yeah, Direful has to take a stone action. Alright, I'm going to lock that up. Red may Reno fence, maybe. Isn't Plowsow just 1 more point also? No. Incorrect, Gonzo. I'm growing with furrows, assuming I get a grain. So Plowsow is still 2 points. And again, I'm going to run out of ways to score points. Zazak also running out of ways to score points. Zazak's going for some stables. Now, to be fair, Zazak has time to go for stables, and that is unfortunate. Not ideal at all for me. Civ is taking BMW and not fencing. Not fencing is mildly bold. Oh, but Civ's still not really fed here. Oh, ugh. This whole feeding business, guys. You should really just have infinite food via Sculpture Course Pavior. It's so much easier. You forgot about the Pavior Veg? Yeah, the Pavior Veg is just... Remember when I didn't give Pavior tons of credit in the past? And I'm like, it's pretty good. Pavior's real good. Why not Fodder Chamber? I don't think it does enough. I don't think Fodder Chamber does enough here. Like, I mean, maybe. Nah, no, I don't think it does. You always thought I was too low on Pavior. I know, I know. I know. Civ does just fence here, doesn't mess around. Civ is going to fence big. Civ fencing big means that, like, nobody is contesting plow. I have a guaranteed 1 point plow next round. Like, I'm pretty sure red opens plow so, or I take it, and I just get plow back. So, red takes clay. Ugh, shovel bearer's clay for food. Yeah, hate to see it. Hate to see it, but it's fine. I take my grain. Fodder, it's 3 points. Fodder be better if you had more plows? It would be, but how is fodder 3 points? I would really analyze your 3 point fodder plans. Also, you got to remember I haven't grown yet. So, like, I've not grown yet, and I still have to play a hide farmer. And renovating still requires a lot of actions to the point where maybe I'm not renovating. I definitely set up to possibly renovate, but I might not be. Ooh, layabout for Direful. Okay, layabout's definitely nice for Direful. Layabout definitely nice for Direful. Yeah, I don't know that I'm actually renovating either. Although I might still need renovate to win. This is a mess. You didn't think I was renovating anymore? Oh, I might be. I still can renovate. I just don't know that I will. But it might be my best path to winning. I genuinely don't know what's happening. We'll see. Feels like I need the points. I probably do need the points from Reno. So what's my round? My round is 2 stone Reno hide farmer plus X, which might just be a 1 point plow. Yeah, that might be what's happening. Cause yeah, currently I'm at 37 after breeding, plus veg is 39, plus hide farmer plus constable is another 7. I'm at 46. I mean, I am at 46 already. That part feels pretty good. Well, I'm at 46 after hide farmer. Do I have enough food after hide farmer? Oh wait, I already fed, didn't I? Oh yeah, I already fed. I definitely have enough food. Beautiful. Okay. Is there Ock pressure? You didn't say draft. I don't know that there's Ock pressure. I don't super remember anything else. But also, like, not getting hide farmer would be pretty devastating. So, like, if this opens plow so, I'm probably just Ocking. Cause yeah. Hide farmer is very important this round. I agree. If I get hide farmer blocked, I lose. Like, definitely. I have to get hide farmer out. So Zach says, so glad BGA coding is broken right now. I don't know what that's about, but Sivir did get up to 36 after that fence, but it doesn't look like he can do enough else. Something seems dodgy. Must have to do with animal breeding. Zach says, do not think he should be able to turn vegetable to food after animals to breed. Oh, I see. He schnopped after breeding. He forgot to schnopp. Oh yeah, that's definitely wrong. But whatever. Definitely shouldn't be allowed. But hey, he got bailed. There isn't a lot of food for my opponents to Ock. Yeah, that's true. I do agree that my opponent's feeding is still a thing that's definitely gone in my favor, but I mean, Zach's still very spooky here with Zach getting a grow, breeding 2 more points, beer tabling more points. Oh wow, I do get plow so. I get plow so. Oh my. Well, I mean, I'm gonna plow so. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna not plow so, right? Well, am I gonna not plow so? Plow so, hide farmer, stone Reno? We're gonna try for it. We'll try for it. Remember taking that cow last round? Taking that cow last round was good. It was a good cow. Nice for red that Ren Fence is uncontested. Yeah. It is nice for red. Okay. Zach takes his growth. That was expected. I'm gonna hide farmer, or I'm gonna take 2 stone. Wait a sec, I might have to take 2 stone. Is red actually winning? I don't know. I don't think red's winning though. I think it's between Zach and I. Yeah, I believe the game's between Zach and I. Civ looks like he's last. I think red is out of the game. I mean, well, is red out of the game? Red's hitting constable, so has 3 more points than they're showing, and has a Ren fence. I don't know. Red's also competitive here. How many stone does Stonebuyer get me in one action? 3? It only gets me 2, but also I might not get Stonebuyer. I think I'm supposed to take 2 stone here so that I can get stone back. Also, could Zach renovate? Zach has to take too many actions to hit Reno. Okay. I don't think Zach's renovating. Zach wants 3 wood stables. Yeah, Zach wants 3 wood stables. And I'm okay. God, Zach getting stables takes him to 48. Breeds gets to 52. Plus an action. That's scary. Although, if I get Hide Farmer and Reno, I'm also competitive still. Okay. I think I have to go for this. I think I get Hide Farmer back. Red's having a big 14. Civ could block so. That'd be useful. Zach has a Strawberry Patch. Okay, that's... I should have known that too. That's scary. Strawberry Patch is an issue. Civ does block So Bake, though, from red. Okay, that is appreciated, buddy. That is appreciated. Although Civ is... Well, Civ really needs this to bake. Yeah, Civ really wants this just to bake. Yeah. Okay, well, that's good. I approve of that. You're counting red at 50 plus? Correct. Red is getting very close. Red's Ren fence is still just a ton of points. Red is renovating for 5, fencing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a 12-point Ren fence plus constable, 15-point Ren fence. Takes them to 39. That only takes them to 39, or 49, sorry, not 39, 49. And then they have 2 actions left. One of those is Clay, taking them to 51. Okay. I could beat 51 still. Assuming I get what I want. Assuming I run out of stone, that's 47. Hide Farmer 50, Constables 53, I breed to 55. I think 55 is still safe. Zach takes wood, builds 3 stables, that's 49, breeds to 51, beer tables to 53. Yeah, I should be clear. We should be clear. Also, nobody looks like they have time to stone block me. So, like, I need a single stone to renovate, but doesn't look like everybody's going to do that. Also, I can stone buyer if I have to. So I will just Hide Farmer now, just because that's the bigger failure point for me. Red's Ren fence isn't as big as you guys said it was, though, was it? He can't make 4 pastures? I didn't count red at 4 pastures. I personally did not count red at 4 pastures. Now, to be fair, red might take 2 wood before... Oh, wait, no, he has... Oh, no, he has Honey Trophy. Oh, no, oh, no. Oh, no, he totally makes 4 pastures. Uh-oh. I did undercount it by 2 points. I undercounted this Reno. Yeah, no, this is totally a 9-point fence action. This is a 14-point plus constable, 17-point Ren fence. 17-point Ren fence. Takes him straight to 53 with 1 free action. So that's spooky. Zach is Aking. That's spooky. Cow Prince. First pick Cow Prince. Okay, Zach is actually winning. I did not count red, Gonzo. I definitely undercounted red by 2 points. I did not count red as 4 pastures. I counted red at 2 pastures. I claimed red was going to end the game at 51 is what I calculated, but he's actually at 53. But I'm going to get to... I'm going to get to 55, but Zach is definitely winning the game. Zach really did need that cow. First pick cow prince. Gross. Okay, well, good game, Zach. Good game. Freaking beer table cow prince. Well done. Early growth. Doesn't matter. Had the juice. I had to worry more about Zach. And I didn't. Still just this plow here, but I don't need it. Sadly, I don't have a wood rake. If only I had a wood. Oh my god, if I had a wood, I could reno a wood rake, but I don't have a wood. No way to get stone wood in an action, right? Stone wood doesn't exist. Double, triple checking for friends. Alright, doesn't exist. I guess technically playing stone buyer is better tiebreak, but meh, whatever. Whatever. Alright. Well, Zach has us, right? Zach breeds 2 to 53, breeds another to 54, beer tables to 56. Damn. Did I have food to run it and play Hide Farmer? I do. I probably should have played Stone Buyer. Maybe I do tie Zach, because Zach has to eat a veg. Uh-oh, wait a sec. Do I tie Zach and beat him on one tiebreak? I don't know anymore. We'll find out. Crazy close game. Good game. Definitely don't play Chick Stable, in case that resource matters. That was one fewer stone action, so you could have taken wood here. If I played Stone Buyer, did I have food to run it and play Hide Farmer? No, that doesn't work, Grumble Guts. Stone Buyer doesn't let you buy stone in the round that you play it. From the next round on, once per round I can buy a stone. I can't buy a stone the round I play it, so that doesn't work. Good games, Zach. That Cow Prince is it winning you the game? I'm not sure. I missed. I guess you have to eat a veg here, and that costs you a point, and you can't buy it back. Oh, but you beer table. I might have missed you beer tabling. I don't know. This is crazy close. Whatever. Good game. I think you beat me. I think you're, what, 56 to my 55? Something like that? It's a wild one. I needed to have one wood so I could reno a wood rake. That would have done it. Whatever. This was a really nice game. Really nice game with some experts. Really highly, very high, very well played by a lot. Civ says, didn't need my attempted king make either. I think Civ is under, actually, I think Civ's completely missing who's, Direful is taking third here, Civ, right? I'm not crazy. I'm sneaking past Direful here. There's a lot of points hidden. I only breed 1 point? Oh, I do only breed 1 point. Whoops, I already bred a point. Ooh, no. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, I miscounted. I'm at 54. Oh, so I do lose to Direful. Oh, no. Sad days. I do take third. Yeah, I do take third, thanks. You think you get it by only 1? Gotcha. Yeah, I accidentally double counted my... I was giving myself extra breeding points. Yeah, it's a shame. So yeah, I needed... Gosh, that's sad though. So Wood Rake still would have won me the game if I had a single wood left over, but... I don't really know where I was supposed to get a single wood from. Maybe I am supposed to play Stone Buyer 1 round earlier to save myself a stone action. Yeah, I think that is what had to happen. Were I considering double building led to growth second? I debated it very... Yeah, I did think about it for like a minute. I don't think that's actually better though, right? I think it turns out that's worse. Ugh, God though, yeah, what a sad game. Zach does win with 55, so I'm literally 1 point away from winning that, and instead I take third. Gross. I don't deserve to lose 10 points. Screw that. Although Civ doesn't deserve to lose 28 either, so whatever. Dang, that's a close game. Well played, guys. My game seemed unkind to yours. It was unkind to his, for sure. I was definitely... I probably blocked Civ more than I needed to. Although I thought Civ was in a good spot, but... The Stone Oven and the 2 clay move both hurt a lot. What 2 clay move? I didn't take 2 clay, to be clear. But, Direful took 2 clay with Shovel Bear? The one at the end of round 11 from Direful. Yeah, Direful Shovel Bearer. Yeah. Yeah, Direful's late game Shovel Bear was definitely annoying to you. Ugh, God, what a game. What a game. I needed to eke out one more point. Yeah, I needed to be sharper here. I end the game with 4 food. So if I end the game with 4 food, if I find a way to eke out the Stonebuyer around earlier, I play Stonebuyer, use it, and yes, I spend my 4 food for 3 stone, which saves me an action, allowing me to take the wood for wood rake. But the problem is I can't. What action can I give up? I guess I give up the Reedstone food action in 13. I have to give up Reedstone food in 13, though, which means that I'm very reliant on Reedstone food in 14, which I guess I'm allowed to. I open plow sow, wheel RSF almost always. Zizak has to grow. Civ cannot RSF first action. Direful can RSF second action, though. That's the problem. Yeah, Direful can second action RSF if he's being savvy. There might not be a winning line here. You hoped I went for Potter instead of Stone Oven? There was the point where he said Civ wants Stone Oven, so I should take that, and you had to point out Zach's game looked scarier. Yeah. At the time, you noted how annoying it was if we built the oven. Yeah. You take second here if you save Ock for last, by the way, because your food was very tight and you needed the extra grain. But I didn't see cow prints. Yeah, I don't know you have cow prints. I mean, I should know that you have a first pick Ock left. So, like, I guess I'm supposed to save it. But also, like, it's terrifying for me because if you have an Ock and you have to force it out, what if one of these guys Ock blocks me? Like, I'm also dead without Hide Farmer. I have to get Ock. So, like, I don't know. It's very dubious to claim I should save Ock for last here. Like, as soon as you Ock, if either of these guys, like, I mean, it turns out that based on the current points, I guess it doesn't matter, but, like, I don't know. That's a sketchy line, too. You can always wait till last move. You can always wait till last move. So, I suppose, but again, you're arguing that I'm supposed to wait you out. So, like, what I'm saying is that if I force you to take a normal Ock action because you needed the grain and your food was iffy, I still can get Ock blocked. I mean, I guess Direful maybe doesn't have the flexibility at that point to block me. I don't know. It's scary. Anyhow, you had an oven boy to try and feed, but you were out of wood actions by that point. Oh, that's gross. You would have played Stonebuyer instead of my stone action in the mid game. Allows you to keep stone arbitrary. Yeah, I maybe should have. But I also agree with Grumble Guts that taking 3 stone off the board is, like, very convenient. Definitely helps mess with others. Also, like, it was slightly unclear to me in the mid game just how much food I had, and I really didn't want to have to do awkward food things in the end game. I also wound up growing slightly slower than I wanted, right? Like, I would have loved to get back in the growing just a little faster. But, like, it turns out I have 4 food left over this game, which is good. Like, I should have used it, but... And I didn't use Sculpture Course, I guess, for twice. I did turn down 2 Sculpture Courses. So I could have, I guess, played Stonebuyer and got away with it, it turns out. If I wasn't playing live and I was async, I could have done the full math for food, but my instincts were that, like, if I tried to Stonebuy too much, I would run out of food in the end game, and then I would have to take actions for food in the end game, which would slow me down. Like, part of why my game was so good and so clean is because I didn't have to worry about food at all. So, I don't know. I don't feel bad about that part. But Gonzo, all right, we'll see there. Anyhow, you think this game fits your thesis that grow sucks? I think that's fair, Civ. You did have to push hard to grow. You had to push hard to get back in the growth queue, and I sat there just being like, oh wow, I get to porter. This porter was 5 wood and 3 clay. Let me look up this porter. This porter was way better than I thought, by the way. 4 wood and 3 clay. 4 wood, 3 clay porter. But, yeah. I was very happy to just scoop up all the resources, but... Anyhow, with 2 in the pipe, you're not sure you should save for a 3rd game request. You've still never reached out about your 2nd game request, but yeah, we should definitely talk about it. 4 wood, 3 clay, 6 food, pretty good arc. Yeah, the porter was good. I mean, sculpture course as always was very powerful. The pavior was very good. I played very few cards. I feel a little lame about how few cards I played, but also like I put up a very strong game without having to play many cards. So like whatever. You'll hit me up on Discord. That's fair. Your biggest issue is being made a target, probably. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, to be fair, you revealed that you wanted more clay. I already was thinking about building clay rooms anyhow because it looked like it was going to go very well for me. And then it was like, oh, I could also block Civ's Potter's Market Mandolin stuff. And I could get the clay I want anyhow. Like, it's just like, it seemed very clear. I was always going to reno to an improvement. Stone Oven versus Pottery was unclear. I thought about Pottery, but like, the thing about Pottery was it was very unclear to me how easy it was going to be to get clay in the endgame because frickin' Shovel Bearer made me super uncertain, and I also wasn't sure if Zach was getting by with never renovating. But it does turn out there was more clay than I think I gave credit for. But you also revealed you were going to eat a bunch of clay if you could get clay. Like, the pottery did not look very good when I analyzed it further. So, like, I don't know. I don't think that, like, the stone oven block, I think, is just because it is the best points. Like, it's just the easiest thing. Constable wasn't in the plan. Yeah, you throw in Constable, the rest of us does suck. But I also, I guess, just want to be clear. Like, I definitely talk about your game. I'm not going to lie. Like, you would rewatch a lot. I talk about your game. I'm worried about you a bit. And it turns out I should have been worried about you less. But also, like, even if I worry about you less, I genuinely don't know that I make different decisions here. I really think that I still take clay, and I still think I just renoed a stone oven. I think those were correct decisions for me. I think that worked really well. Like, I was very happy to pursue sealing and growing late. Admittedly, I could have focused on just plowing. I could have focused on trying to fence faster, plow more, and use fodder planter and wood rake. But I don't know that that goes as well. Like, me building late rooms, growing late, renovating to a big house, like, this still feels very clean, so... You thought pottery bought me other actions? I mean, pottery buys me extra actions technically, but it's also 1 point less. So, like, at least one of those actions is mildly... Like, stone oven's just 1 point more up front. So... You missed the clay pressure? Yeah, like... It's very tough for me to look at pottery and be like, oh yeah, between Civ and F. Thurman, the guys in front of me, they're totally gonna just let me have big clay stacks. Like, it just... I don't think that was ever a reality for my future, so... Guess you should respect that and let Zach win by more. Yeah, I mean, I thought I was beating Zach here in the endgame until the obvious Cow Prince. Well, not obvious, but the Cow Prince definitely got messy, but... Pottery is great when nobody has need for clay in the late game, but this game wasn't one. Yeah, exactly. Like, I agree. Pottery would have been lovely if people weren't going to take clay in the late game, but the frickin' the frickin' shovel bearer and the potter's market just did not make me comfortable, so I get the sheep. Yeah, you took 2 sheep from Zach, gotcha. You did take 2 contested sheep instead of the stone oven, that's true. This game was super great content. Yeah, no, this game was super enjoyable. It was fast. It was really, like, a lot of strong players doing lots of strong stuff. Like, it was very fun to watch. Sorry that Civ got 4th seat. Felt you had to play a Constable early. You didn't want to. Constable definitely gave everybody else stuff. And sorry that, yeah, you just got shoved aside here. But interesting lines for everybody. Yeah, definitely was interesting lines for everybody. Ugh, getting 3rd here is a little sad though. I thought for a little while there I was further ahead, but Red's clay supports. Another game where we lose to giant clay supports. Clay supports banned. That's what Lubin says. Not really, but anyhow. You were kind of thinking, well, this actually went way better than it should be for you to say that. Yeah. You think everybody played well. You can always see small lines in retrospect that might have been better, but when you play such strong opponents, you just have to. You can't get what you want. Yeah. Beer table banned for real though. I don't know. It looked like I had the win. Yeah, I thought I had the win, but yeah, admittedly, this Cow Prince. I forgot both Strawberry Patch, and then I definitely didn't know about Cow Prince. But yeah, I thought Zach was gonna run out of. Thought Zach was gonna run out of ways to score enough points to beat me, but that was not true. And I thought Direful was slightly further behind. I thought Direful's food was more of an issue than it turned out to be. Although Direful's layabout was actually pretty big. I thought Direful's feeding was a problem, but layabout was essentially a 9 food action, which helped him a lot. Yeah, I don't think I accepted that, so oh well. You did the first action SP in round 2 and somehow got 6 wood. Yeah, that was also part of the problem, I guess. It looked scary for you early. Because, yeah, round 2 was wild. But clay supports and early growth is just gross. I agree. Yeah, no, I agree, though. This game was just very cool from a lot of aspects. And, yeah, like, exactly, Civ. You got 6 wood in round 3 because Zazak needed plows, and I just wanted Reedstone foods because of Paviour's sculpture course, and like, yeah, it was a very interesting game. I am super glad that I greeted the Porter. Greeting the Porter in round 4 was one of my better decision points. Reading the fact that I would get wood back and possibly would get 6 wood to open the next round, that was also a really nice read. So I'm glad that I did that. Admittedly, I am pretty lucky with early growth here too. Like, thinking about this a little more though, like, I really also kind of needed early growth. Direful also wants early growth. Civ, it's very unclear what growth you want, but yeah, Zazak's hand in a late growth game, even scarier. Zazak would have done basically the same shit he did. The rest of us just would have had way less actions. And Zazak still got the win, but anyhow. You weren't doing the most standard stuff? Yeah. Maybe you could have delayed grow. You felt kind of lost on what people were doing. I agree. It was hard to tell what people were doing early, for sure. You don't know if I'm going to extend the stream. It doesn't have to be a dice game. It could be another silly quick one, but you're not fussed if I extend. Oh, no, I'm definitely extending. You redeemed a thing. I'm in no real rush tonight. I don't have anything really going on. 6:30? I mean, I'd like to head off soonish, but... But yeah, what to extend with? I mean, obviously I've been playing some 7 Wonders. Let's do 7 Wonders and then it can't stop. That seems reasonable. If you knew clay supports, you think you would have delayed grow? Oh, you're saying, I see, you're saying you could have delayed grow. Yeah, you didn't have to grow in round 5. I see what you're saying. You could have grown in round 6, pushed everybody back in the queue. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. Also, clay supports totally explains why I got past a sculpture course. Now I understand. At the time, I was like, ooh, sculpture course. What did they take? But they took clay supports. You were half thinking about it because of my position? Yeah, I mean, my position was very happy with getting to grow without having to star player and just have infinite food and lots of resources, but... In before Olympus? Yeah. Looked like I were about to grow before Direful twice. Yeah, I thought I might. I definitely thought I might. It was so close, right? If I could have snuck that extra growth in faster, for sure. Like, I mean, there was the option that Zazak questioned me on. Like, I could have taken RSF and then tried to double build and then try to double grow, but it requires a lot of SP actions and stuff. Like, it gets a little ugly. But you're going to head to bed? Yeah, thanks. Good luck on whatever this is. Yeah, no worries. Well done, Zach. Kudos on the win. Well played. Fun game. Really, yeah, just a really well played game by everybody. And it was just a fast game, right? We're only an hour and a half into the stream. Like, that was very delightful. That was not an arena game, just to be clear to everybody. It was arena settings, but I just made a simple table and everybody found it, so that was nice. You think if I went for the double build, you're definitely delaying growth on me? Oh, well then, that's no good. Were I ever a Dungeons and Dragons guy? Are you asking because of my T-shirt, or people probably can't even see the T-shirt? I don't know. Have we not? I don't know if this has been clear, but anyhow, yeah, I have played Dungeons and Dragons. I will play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not currently in any campaigns for about the last year or so, but I played quite a bit in junior high, high school, college. I've played here and there ever since. During the pandemic, I definitely played a good amount. You've just been playing a bunch of... Oh, damn it. My Rhodes game is killed because frickin' somebody doesn't know the queue started. Blech. Red thumb time. You've just been playing a bunch of Baldur's Gate and it's super fun. Gotcha. Yeah, to be clear, I'm into the tabletop Dungeons and Dragons, just to be super clear. But stop letting bad rep players into arena. Ah. No, they're back. I wanted to give them a red thumb. Ah. God damn it. Ah, BGA, you frustrate me sometimes. Go back to the frickin'... Let me red thumb this player. Oh my god, BGA, you are the effing worst. I hate how it pushes the game to every tab. I just hate that. Would you stop doing that, BGA? There is no need to do that. Or it should be a setting I can turn off at the very least. Oh, this is not the same player. Oh, wait, never mind. I thought I was facing the same player. I'm facing another low-rated player? Beautiful. Just what I wanted. All right, we're next to Rhodes, but the upshot is we can maybe play a science game. I guess we're going heavy science right out the gate. Ew, I hate declaring that fast, but this hand doesn't give me a lot of excitement, so... Is Rhodes the strongest Civ? I don't know that it's the strongest. I think Hallie is almost certainly the strongest, but Rhodes is strongest at general levels of play, but you think it's worse at high? Yeah, I think that's also probably all accurate. Okay, I'm just going to play this glass, because that's how you science. Although, somebody else is already sciencing. Hallie's already sciencing. Alright, we need to fluctuate to something else. Where are all the resource splits cards? Not in my hands, because why would they? Anyhow, no, it's also just partly annoying to sit next to Rhodes, because, like, it's harder for me to play a military game. And very broadly in Seven Wonders, I would argue in Seven Wonders that my framework for playing is that in order to win, you need to be able to you've got to be able to play a science game or a military game. It's very hard to win without one of those things going your way. So I tend to think about the game in that type of capacity. Wow, I get a resource split card back. That's kind. I don't know why Rhodes is being an idiot, but this does not look good. I'm guessing this player is not actually very good. Okay, yeah, they're not very good. Well, that would explain things. Glass best finished good. Yeah, the glass is very useful here. It's going to let me play the workshop. No, Hallie pitched pitched it so that they can build it via their wonder. Okay, cute, fair enough. 1 coin for a stockade here. I mean, it's not terrible because it doesn't look like Rhodes is doing anything. I guess I could just play the points card, but God, that's not gonna win. I really don't need this other brick production, though. Yeah, I really don't. Alright, take the points and try to survive. This is getting a little sketchy. I may as well play Loom here, because I probably have no other way to access a Loom later. And I need a Loom later. Yeah, I'll play the Loom. We're looking to play double wood, double ore in age 2. We're looking to take all the tablets. I don't know. Hallie can fetch a cog at any time from the discard. This is very scary. Nobody else is blocking. We have to bury science a lot here in order to survive. Or I just take the laboratory right off the bat. Okay, this is interesting. Hallie's already winning. I agree. Hallie winning is not shocking. Does Lumen been lurking, or does he just have a preternatural sense for 7 Wonders? Yeah. I think he just showed up, but yeah, he does have a weird habit. You were playing other stuff when the stream started, so you guess the latter, yeah. I guess I take Laboratory here and try to fight, like, freaking Olympia. Like, I'm getting military crunched, so I guess I have to play Science. Like, I can't not play Science, right? But here goes the school. Like, I feel like we're just gonna kill each other, but I get the library. I mean, okay, I guess I do some half-assed weak economy, some science, and hope it works. There's no school, but there is another dispensary somewhere. Yeah. You think Hallie is dead? I might get away with 2 sets. I agree. I might get away with 2 sets. I do wind up with the dispensary. It cost me 2 coins, but I got paid a little money. All right, fine. I can't. Oh, it cost me 3 coins. Oh, painful. But also, what else could I do? Also, this person is being a resource champ for me. Also, I get a caravanassery. Wait a sec. Do I pay 2 coins for a caravanassery? Unclear. Deeply unclear. It might be better just to take a vineyard. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Might be better just take a vineyard. Yeah, I think so. Now that I'm looking at it, I agree. I think vineyard and then build wonder. Apparently, I'm just not playing more economy cards, and that's gonna be okay. Yeah. All right. Vineyard is our economy, and I bury points at this point. Yes, and I just am not handing military to the others seems very problematic, but. You think the caravan doesn't save 11 coins or 9 coins or whatever? Yeah. That was not an 11 coin vineyard, was it? No, 9 coin vineyard. But you're saying I have to pay 2 coins for caravan. Yeah. No, I agree. Caravan doesn't save 11. I agree. Hallie fetches the workshop. That was very expected. Berry Bazaar make Hallie's life just the mildest bit harder. Hallie builds a caravanassery. That's fine. All right. At least people are playing a good number of military cards to make me not super regret what I've given them. Here's a free Senate. Free Senate feels better than 3 coin palace. Is that true? I don't know if that's true. I should probably deny the palace for 3 coins, right? 3 coins only? Yeah, screw it. 3 coins. That's better. Okay. Is this winning? It still doesn't feel winning, but we do need a cog and a compass. Hallie buries first card of age 3. What? Rhodes could have maybe got even greedier on military here. I agree. If I was Rhodes, I was not playing a military card, but I'm glad they did. Anything to make these military guys slightly suffer, but Rhodes has terrible resource split. Rhodes' resources are pretty ugly. That's a 2 coin Pantheon, but also that's a 1 coin study. What to do? There's also a very expensive scientist guild I might get last. I greed out the Pantheon because I think I need the points, and I need to make it hard for these other guys to actually get points. Here is my... I'm hoping... There is a cog in the final hand, right? Wait a sec. Yeah. There is a cog in the final hand? Yes. Well, unless the cog got buried. Cog might have just got buried. Yeah, cog might have got buried. We'll find out. Yes, cog got buried. Okay. Although, Workers Guild. Yes, please. Yes, please. I mean, 5-coin worker guild. Never mind. What about a 1-coin spies guild? What about a 1-coin spies guild instead? That's fine. Yeah, let's go with that. All right, Cog Dream's dead. Cog Dream's dead. We got punished. We were supposed to just take the Cog, and we didn't. Oh, but wait, there's a Scientist Guild. There's a Scientist Guild coming to us. So I bury this, and we hope for Scientist Guild. 5-coin Workers Guild is more points for you. I don't know about handing off all the coins. Yeah, I think handing all the coins is wrong. Also, like, there's a chance that the Spies Guild does become 7 points, because, like, maybe they play another military card for no reason. Yes, Scientist Guild came back. Yes, it's crazy expensive, but we get away with it, team. We get away with it. Is this winning? Still probably not, but isn't Scientist Guild supposed to be in the trash? What? It's not. It did not get trashed, Lumen. I've been tracking it. It was alive. Is this winning? Still no. The military guys destroyed us. Who would have imagined? Who would have imagined? 2 scientists getting killed by military players. Who would have known? Rhodes played well. I mildly argue with some of what Rhodes' decisions were, but also, like, it's just not hard to win when you get 18 points in military for no effort. So, did they play well, or were they just like, yeah? I mean, they played fine, but well, so just it's not hard to win. It's not hard. It's not hard to do well when the research, like when the military battles are like this. So. Anyhow, I at least killed Hallicrenosis. Is that good? Not really. I don't feel good about how that game went, but I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to do in that position. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to do in that position. I guess not play Scientist right from the get-go, but my opening hand was really quite okay with what I played. I still put up a 56 this way at least. God, yeah, I guess I had to just play cards that let me fight military and try to fight Rhodes on military, but then the Scientist player just runs away with it because nobody else at the table is going to stop Hallie B, so then I just maybe get second, but probably not. Or whatever, I did what I did. Can't win them all. This is why I don't like sitting next to Rhodes. All right, we'll continue extending the stream with a little bit of Can't Stop. I've played very little Can't Stop this season, but very random suggestion, especially with Patrick here. Want to analyze a Great Western Trail special? Sure. Play Scientist is a good way to get third here. They played a Scientist card from that hand. Well, Civ, what's the good way to get first from that position? I mean, Hallie probably goes Science, but if nobody else fights them, they win. You think opposite Hallie next to Rhodes like that is awful? Okay, I would agree with that. I think I'm just often losing, right? Because I'm opposite a Scientist, so I'm not going to get military help. I never get a military squeeze, and I'm just always going to get military squeezed myself, and I just lose, like I did. Like, I think you might be correct, but... All right, we're going to look at a Great Western Trail setup, and we're going to actually play Can't Stop, though. But please... Oh my, I also have to get used to looking at Great Western Trail like this. Alright, how am I not getting a Can't Stop game like instantly? Oh, because I have filters. I see. I don't care. I'm not Elite League. Send me up against whoever. Or just let me go play a simple game, but it should not be hard to find Can't Stop games. There we go. Yeah. Alright, I had bad filters, that's why. Yeah. Let me beat up on the Elite League players. Perfect. There's the hope that Hallie tries to military squeeze with you, but otherwise you don't know what to do for that position. Okay. Yeah, I would mostly agree. I also don't know what to do for that position. Alright. I'm playing the Can't Stop game, and then we will look at Great Western Trail, and then we'll probably finish. I should look at Great Western Trail a little bit, though, because admittedly, I'm debating joining the BPA's Great Western Trail Tournament, and I've not signed up yet. Have a little bit more time, but I should probably figure that out. My opponent's on 678 and doesn't push it very far at all, so we might have an easy win if our opponent's too timid, although I still need good turns myself, which 7-8-12 is not really the dream. Although that's a pretty good first turn on 7-8-12. Not great, but fine. I made more progress than they did, and they had much better numbers, so there's that. They're on 7-8-11, which is also not very good. And they bust. Okay, beautiful. We have chances, even though we're second. We get another 12-7. All right, we're back on 7-8-12. Not the dream, but we are going to run it. All right, I will stop there. We have chances on all three of those columns now. Our opponent might take 7s away from us, but then I still should get 8s and 12s, so it's not too bad. Not really what I prefer to start with by any means. Oh, my opponent busts early again. Well, it could just be an easy game. There's 2-7, and there's 2-8, and there's a bust. Sad days, sad days. Definitely could have just stopped after getting the 2-2s, but also, like, I only needed, like, 2-7s to close a column, so I was just going to close a column. My opponent busts. The game just wants us all to bust. I'm taking 6-6, and gross. 4-6-7, fine. Let's just cap the 7s. There it is. Pretty lame turn, but it wipes out the only progress my opponent has. My opponent really needs to pressure my 8s here, probably, to have a chance at winning. Do I have any resources on the probabilities of this game? I used to have a thing I really liked, but the site seemed to die. But I really just usually search can't stop odds, and then you usually find some stuff. I definitely have used this site before, but it's really not the site that I like the best. Yeah, see, the site that I like the best seems to have died, which is sad. There was definitely a better one. This site at least gives you the probabilities of everything, so, like, you can make it work, but it's a little annoying to look them up there. It's not as clean as I'd like. Almost cap the 8s. But I definitely do use this site sometimes just to look up the odds quick. Oh, hey, here's the site I like. Never mind, here it is. This is what I actually like the most. I did find it. All right. This is what I personally like. Gotta say, Can't Stop is a neat game, but it's not for you at all. It's like a poker simulator where you constantly get rivered. Fair enough. I quite like Can't Stop, but I totally understand those who it's not for. All right. More 5-6. I maybe should have taken that 8, but also free 5-6s. Look at all these 5s. Just give them to me. All right, there's the 8s. Should I stop? Maybe, but screw it. I'm capping 8s. Or I'm capping 6s? Fine, I'm capping 6s. If that's what the game tells me I'm doing, so be it. All right. Okay, yeah, so anyhow, I really like this site. This site gives you the single roll chances of getting stuff. Down here, it tells you in probability order what the best combos are, which I think is very useful to learn, the like top 10 or so. You'll see that I very often lean into these 6-7-8, 6-7-9, 5-7-8, 6-8-10, 4-6-8, 6-7-10, 4-7-8, 6-8-9, 5-6-8, 6-7-11, 5-7-10, 4-7-9, 3-7-8, 6-7-12, 2-7-8. Those are the numbers you want to know. You definitely want to go for those. 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9 are also like kind of known. People go for them, but they go for them more than they should because all of this is better. But just knowing that all of these are like pretty good, pretty strong, and then knowing the exact odds can help you definitely know how far to push numbers, which is definitely useful info to have. Why can I not roll 8s? Oh, I can roll 8s. Good. All right. Got a nice win here. Opponent busted a lot. Definitely was too timid at the first turn. Should have pushed it harder, but I just got kind of lucky there. But anyhow, yes, this side I really like how it gives probability order. Also, if you go down further, you can look up in number order. This has it, in dice order, basically what all the probabilities are. So I find this site very useful to just give you the exact numbers on everything that you want very fast. The only thing I will say that this site doesn't have, you had a vague sense of a bunch of these. Yeah, having the exact numbers I think is useful to try to get to push to another better level. The other thing that I think a lot of people in particular underestimate is that 468 and 6810 are this strong. Like, you should be pushing 468 and 6810 about as hard as you push 678. And people very much do not prioritize getting on these numbers or pushing them anywhere near as hard as they should. A lot of players really do push 678. Honestly, I think people push 678 too much, and then they don't push other strong numbers as hard as they should. But one minor thing that this site doesn't show that I think does also should go into your calcs is the fact that 678, though, you're pretty likely to roll double. And a lot of these other numbers, you're significantly less likely to roll double. And by double, I mean double progress. So when you're really thinking about break-even progress on a turn, you do have to, admittedly, 6, 7, 8, you have to put a little more, just a tiny little extra juice on compared to what the pure bust chance is, because the chance of another roll is slightly better than expected, because you're often getting 2 steps instead of 1 step, but you quite like 6, 7, 11 and 6, 7, 12. Yeah. I mean, 6, 7 and then anything higher. Like, a good heuristic is 6, 7, anything higher, or take, obviously, the inverse, 7, 8, anything lower. That's a very good heuristic. All of those are quite good. Obviously, the 6, 7, 10 is a little bit down there, right? It's worse than you'd think, but it's still not that bad. Oh, wait, no, 6, 7, 10 is good. Yeah, no, wait, 6, 7 and anything higher is just very good, right? All of it's good. Yeah, 6, 7, 12, all of it's good. It's just all good. Just all good. 5, 7, 10 is the one that's, like, weirdly up there. Yeah, 5, 7, 10 is weirdly up there. And then 7, 8, 10 is not very good. Okay, there we go. Anyhow, they're all good. Even numbers are good. Lots of stuff. I keep saying I'm going to analyze Great Western, but you got me on to Can't Stop. But you had an acre concept, and then you go fishing on the very short one. Yeah. I could definitely talk Can't Stop more with you. But we talked about looking at Great Western Trail, so I'm looking at Great Western setup. And can I make this board bigger? Oh my god, I could do everything. I really want the board to be bigger, though, so I guess I just manually zoom. Let's just make this bigger. I'm happy to scroll, but the symbols are small. All right. Lumen is last, or is there bidding? I don't know. Even's also a hair better than odds, more than a hair. Lumen is correct. Try not to do 3 odds. Auto force seat. Okay, thanks. But yes, Gonzo, in general, evens are better. Again, it's obviously when you pair up 2 dice, you're guaranteed to get evens, but you're not guaranteed to get odds. So yeah, if you're on all odds, you just automatically have you have a 1 in 8 chance of busting just automatically. If you roll all evens or all odds, you just bust because you can't make any odd combos with that. But that doesn't totally mean you should avoid it, but like 579 is like significantly worse, I think, than beginners realize. Like, yes, 579 is a bunch of like central columns but your bust chance is like way higher than you'd think compared to, 6, 8, 10. Just shift over a little and you're much better off. But anyhow, yeah, my only other Can't Stop advice before I fully go into Great Western is I tend to view 2-player Can't Stop as mostly, like, my broad heuristic is it's mostly a fight for the 6 and 8 column. If you can be the one to cap 6s and 8s relatively quickly, it basically kills almost all the good combos that your opponent can roll. You force your opponent to be rolling like 5-7-10 or 5-7-9 and live with that, and they have to try to come back from that position. I mean, maybe they have the tails already, and then you still have a game, but like, if somebody caps both the 6s and 8s on you relatively early, it's an uphill climb because it's just very hard to make progress at that point. But anyhow, Great Western Trail. Lumen is auto 4-seat. It's auto 4-seat, but it's a bunch of stuff. Not beginner, blah, 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 blah. It is second edition. It's standard game. No bidding, no cementals, not even live scoring, but that doesn't matter. Okay. So all of that is known. We don't have very many bandits yet. We have some swamp hazards. We don't have rockfall hazards. We got some builders, some engineers, a bunch of cowboys coming, future cowboys visible, a little bit of other stuff. Oh, wait a sec. I have these guys reversed, but whatever. These are builders, these are engineers, but I have to remember they changed the colors on me because rudeness. Oh, that's a bandit. So there's also another engineer. So there's only 2 builders. Gross. Okay. Okay. We have a pretty good cow market. Like, there's a bunch of 4s and 5s in the cow market and a bunch of good 3s. So, cows look okay. What's our trail look like? Our trail is move our train and get certs. Then the building that often people have to stop at is bandit or train movement and double augs. So bandits are probably going to get taken relatively often just because people often have to stop here. Then we have the cow building in the center, and we have the building in the center. And then we have the hiring market. So like some of the 3 most important buildings are right here. And then we have train building and then hazard removal. This is an awkward trail because you often have to stop here, but then you do want to stop a bunch in the middle, but then you don't want to stop at the ends usually. So this is awkward for a lot of loops here. So people that build buildings and make loops awkward is going to be a problem. What movement buildings do we got? Building 1B, hazard, don't really care. Building 2B, I don't even know what this does anymore, don't care. Building 3B looks like a solid building for this game. Any extra movement. Definitely would like to be able to build 4A in this building, I think, just because further hazards and building hops is good. I don't know that removing hazards is good. Although the fact there are hazard removal buildings in the game maybe means that we can play a swamp game. I don't know. That's something to think about. I have to look at all the second edition buildings because I'm not as used to it. Building 5A actually got boosted, so it's actually viable. Cool. 6B does that. Building 12A would be good for engineers. Okay. Although it cost 4 workers to get to. Okay, that's a little annoying, but not the worst. Building 8A. Building 9B. And then we have good old building 10A. Okay. So it's a cert game. Rush 10A and cert game for builders. And then there's just big bonus points. 11A. Double hazard removal. Okay. And a good old train thing. Okay. Station Masters. Ooh, Station Master does have a Hazard Master game. Uh-oh. Wait a sec. Also, my favorite setup. Not that I fully advocate, but we do have my favorite setup where there is building 4A and the Hazard Station Master is in the first slot. Hazard Master game. Cash. Wait, that's builders? Cash per builders plus move? Wait a sec. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, no. Get as many dollars as you have builders? Oh, no. What? Why did we make builders better? Who thought builders needed help? What nonsense is this? Something second editions never are better. That's almost true. And then there's Through the Ages. But Through the Ages is probably the only one that heavily involved a bunch of actual playtesting amongst experts, and they actually listened to the experts. So, remarkable that. Is this a Teach Ryan the Rules stream? Mildly. To be honest, I've played very little second edition, so it's bad. It's definitely bad, but there's a lot of second edition stuff I don't know. And so when I see purple, I'm like, engineers. I read this building as engineers get money. And I'm like, ooh, good building for engineers. But Lumen's helping me out. I prefer original edition Agricola. Honestly, maybe. I don't know. It's tricky. That's a very complicated question. I have found that I hate playing original edition Agricola Draft 7, but honestly, if I just play like Draft 8 or Draft 9, it's probably, I don't know, it might be better. It's hard to say. I definitely like original edition with a bunch of the fan expansions, although a bunch is a stretch. WM in France, I'm very into. G4, G5, I'm fairly into. G6, G7, I feel like increasingly push the game to just find ceiling and don't care about the basics, but Draft 9 base with WM in France is better than anything. Yeah, see, I think I'm with you there. I think I agree that format is really effing good. So, anyhow, yes, basically I don't just automatically prefer Revised Edition Agricola. I do prefer BGA interface and BGA player matchmaking and BGA reputation system. So I play extensively on BGA and I don't play much on Play Agricola anymore. But also Play Agricola, if I tried to find base WM France games, like I could with certain friends, I'd have to anyhow, Play Agricola is hard. And there's a lot of people that want to play tons of decks. And a lot of those decks, we start playing Draft 9, Draft 10, and all the cards are great, and it turns about just finding crazy combos, and who cares who's playing the board anymore, and whatever. I'm digressing, but I do generally think I prefer original edition on almost everything, except Through the Ages, the new edition, and then Through the Ages expansion are both improvements to the game. It's really remarkable what happens when you listen to expert playtesters. But anyhow, Hazard Master is a thing here. We could run a Hazard Master game because the Hazard guy is here. Outlaw thing is here too. This Outlaw thing might not be terrible here, given that, again, I think a lot of people are taking a good number of bandits just because of the position. Gain a victory point for each worker. Fine, that one's always pretty good. This is 2 points per building because, again, we need to make builders better. Also, the permanent certs are early. This thing seems pretty lame. Once you get to the end of the track, we get 2 certs. Okay. So, my overall analysis of this board is that movement is hard. Doing normal things is hard. Because you don't... how are you making a good loop? How are you making a good loop is really fundamental here to, I think, who's going to win this game. Should we be listening to me for Great Western Trail advice when I basically don't play anymore? Very unclear. Your opening hand is... Oh, that's right. Your opening hand is gigantic, and then you discard. You have 7 cards in hand, and then you get to discard 3 of them. So you don't even have a green card in hand, though. That's gross. Okay. And 2 times personal abilities and a hazard. That's easy. This is at least a good private objective. That's an easy private objective. What do we have for objectives, by the way? That doesn't really lead me in any strong direction, but useful to know. Okay. So, I would be very tempted in 4-seat here if my opponents allow me to run a Hazard Master game. Does it work? Deeply unclear. But I think the general game plan is still the same as always, in that you still want to probably build your tax building, but hiring one of these early engineers and then trying to get into this station to get rid of your engineer seems solid. Eventually probably purchase a cowboy, just because you're gotta do some cow things if you're running Hazard Master nonsense. possibly get a builder still. We eventually build our hazard removal building. And we just eke points out via the weirdest shit and hope it works. I don't know. Is that really the best plan? Very dubious. The first half of the game went real weird, but you were sad in retrospect to not realize Hazard Master was on the menu. Well, you came to the right guy if you wanted Hazard Master, because it pretty much is my favorite thing in Great Western Trail is to ignore the usual, just fill up a worker row. Anytime I can not just fill a worker row and instead do nonsense, I'm very inclined to try. With that said, I don't know. I think there's definite play to just be the builder guy, but like it does look like buildings run low. You can try to be the cowboy, but like both builders and cowboys, it does look annoying because you have to stop here, then you have to stop here, and like it does look like your loops are slow. But engineers also look like your loops are kind of slow because you kind of want to stop here, and then you want to somehow get all the way here, which isn't clear how you do that, and then you kind of want to stop here. So, like, it looks like everybody goes kind of slow through the loops, which is part of where I really do kind of like the idea of trying to be the Hazard Master dude, because if everybody else is being slow, they're not going to necessarily score great, and you try to just find a slightly more efficient loop and just pull all the hazard VPs. If you're pulling all the hazards, you can set up on these extra cert bumps and stuff too. I don't know. I'd be tempted to do that stuff. The fact hazard removals are in the game and people are going to be slow, I'd probably still be very tempted on setting up on the hazards regardless, but I don't even know. 4-seat looks annoying. Everything looks annoying. I don't know. Hazard Master works better when 90% of the first half workers are cowboys. Yeah, I agree with that too. Everything's. Oh, you're saying also all the workers that come are just cowboys? Quite literally. I see. Okay. Well, yeah, if everything that comes as cowboys is, it does make everything else I said very hard. You're just going to start on that. Okay, you're just hiring an engineer? Okay, fair enough. And you kept an extra one for that purpose. So one slightly sad thing about you going engineers is you've already seen all of your ones, haven't you? Or maybe not all of them. You still have one in the deck. Okay, fair enough. So you discard the next one on your next purchase. Okay. Seems fine. But yes, I think I already like Hazard Master for you, but I totally understand why you don't necessarily think of it. But what a weird game. But yeah, look at all these freaking cowboys too. What a mess. Wow, yeah, everything's just cowboys. Yeah, that makes it hard to do a lot of stuff. Wow, yeah, just all the cowboys. And more cowboys come out? Yeah, more cowboys come out. Glorious. Yeah. Would you like to buy some cowboys? Oh my god. Yeah, this makes it so hard to do anything else. Also, 4-seat. 4-seat no compensation is rough. I mean, I guess your compensation is your hand was slightly better, but you're hoping to buy the $5 workers here, I'm assuming, is part of why you're going slow. That all seems reasonable to me. But yeah, not having an early tax building out and everybody else gunking up the trail for you is gross. Also, these people are not getting off the trail fast enough. Guys, get out of Lumen's way. Open up the $5 workers for Lumen. Help our boy out. You may or may not lose the first station master. These things happen. I mean, this is what happens when you're focused on the $5 thing, right? But this guy's gonna go. Wait, no, this guy's not doing anything. Wait a second. You're getting your $5 workers, aren't you? Yeah, look at that. $5 workers. Wait, but then you're losing the station master? How's that happen? Wait a sec. Oh, wait, because one of these guys can take it. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Oh, red can. Well, wait. What? Did one of them open up trade movement? No, they've not. Oh, they did open up trade movement. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. They opened up trade movement. Oh. Well, that's really easy. I would have missed that. The only reason I'm looking for it is because you told me it was coming. I would never. I agree. I would not look at that. And I would not look at that normally. I would not consider the fact that I'm about to lose that station master. What did they even buy? What is Red giving up, though? They're giving up their only builder? I mean, I guess they already got their thing out and they can run Hazard Master now. And they've already bought hazards? Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. It does look like Red can run a Hazard Master game and it might actually be good. Oh, you're also playing on a high elo table. Holy smokes, what is this? You're running into some good peoples. Also, how many fucking cowboys? Oh my god. Is anybody even running cowboys yet? Wait a sec. Nobody's even doing cowboy strats? Oh my. Might have been right to buy the cowboys for you, but I guess it's hard to know that. But yeah, losing the station master is sad days. This is so expensive for Red, but it might be good. I don't know. Anyhow, nobody runs cowboys because 4A, 2B. Yeah, okay, I mean, fair enough. Having to rely on your cows be this alone is sad, but also, like, just look at that. Look at that. Just buy the Cowboys anyhow. Yeah, I guess it is sad. You have to buy the Cowboys, then you can't buy cows till after. You have to try to somehow have money for cows and hiring. It is hard. It is a mess. I don't know. I don't know how to do anything here, to be fair. Anyhow, you started this game so long ago that it occurs to you that you barely remember how to play it. That's fair. I have stayed away long enough that I'm actually kind of excited about playing a little bit. So I think I am going to sign up for the BPA tournament, but I think I'm going to try to avoid playing too much else outside of that. But I, like, literally have not played Great Western Trail probably for, like, 2 or 3 years. Like, I've really stayed away, which has probably been good for me. Like, again, I kind of burned out on the game. I wasn't that interested, etc. But, like, I actually kind of am into it now. So, like, it's good to step away sometimes. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to look. Great Western Trail. When is my last recorded play? Whoops, that was the wrong thing. I need to click on the number. No, that's not how that works. Okay, I'm on the wrong thing. How to do this the way I want. Oh wait, no, that was the right thing. I go to Great Western Trail, and then I find the My Plays of Great Western Trail button. Here we go. I click on this. All right. I did play apparently over a year ago with Andrew on some random day. Interesting. So I was still playing a little bit in 2022 with an online group. Yeah, okay. I had a rotating game going with some people. And apparently I also played one random online game with Andrew. So this is roughly early days of, yeah, I still played so little, but 2 years ago is a stretch. I apparently played like a year and a half ago, but anyhow, you just got to New Zealand. That's awesome. I log my BGA games on BGG. Not always, but often. To be clear, I log my games on an app, and I log most things I play that take more than a half hour, let's go with. There's a hell of a lot I can't stop and, like, a bunch of random race and Seven Wonders games that I haven't been logging, but I do log basically everything I play that takes more than a half hour. So like I haven't done it yet, but we'll do it right now. Like let's log my. Let's see. I played an Agricola game that I lost, so we log that real quick. Boom. And then I played a Seven Wonders game that I lost. That was on stream. I'll count that. I often log my stream games, but normally I would not log that Seven Wonders otherwise. Is it all inconsistent? Sure. Does it really matter? Not really, but I do indeed tend to do this. So now the other game that I would log usually is just the Can't Stop game because it was also on stream. So I log a Can't Stop win, and there we go. Did you consider starting bandits? You could double by engineers. Interesting. That would have been interesting. But anyhow, Gray quit at 90% and then deleted their account. What? Wow. Red scored 61 on Hazard Master. You had a disaster, and yellow was probably close to first or winning. Okay, so I mean, red running the Hazard Master makes me happy, and I'm glad that it was like kind of working. But Gray quitting at 90% of the deleting their account is wild. But sorry to hear whatever happened to them. But whatever. You didn't, and you wouldn't have been able to. Gotcha. Well, that is sad. Anyhow, though, yeah. So my play logging, as weird as it is, definitely, but the app makes play logging so easy because here's the 3 games that I just logged. They auto sync to BGG, so I'm used to logging fast, and then in the app I can sort out all these online plays when I want. But yeah, I basically do record. As I said, I record basically everything I play on BGA that takes a half hour or more. So my I don't know, is that a little weird? Sure, but mostly I like to do it because it keeps my play count stats roughly accurate. So when we come to see what games I've played the most, and we look and we see like Agricola with 624 logs and Agricola Revised with 425 logged, you're like, yeah, it's about right. That's actually accurate. Terra Mystica with like 700 some plays. That's pretty accurate. Seven Wonders is super sketch. Very, very much is not accurate. Can't Stop, also very not accurate because, yeah, these short games have way more online plays than I fully log, but whatever. It's what I do. Anyhow, what are my 5/10s? You know Agricola and you're pretty sure chess is one. Terra Mystica you assume. 2 are Agricola, 1's Terra Mystica. Do I log my chess.com games? Also, hell no. I only log chess games that are on stream, probably. And occasionally I log some other chess games just because I think about it for some reason, or I actually play a 10-minute game or something. But when I actually looked at my chess.com play counts, it scared me, and it's going to scare me again. But let's go do it. The number of games I've played on chess.com are a scary amount, a 2,600. So the answer is no. I do not record all my chess.com plays because I only have 1,500 chess plays on B1554. Want to know yours? Oh, I'm sure it's terrible. I had like 1,300 log games. Correct. I had like I have 1,300 logged Summoner Wars games. Also, to be clear, a lot of my play stats are a little bit weird because when I first started logging games, I backlogged a lot of stuff. So to be clear, that chess number is like 1,200 backlogged games from youth and stuff where I had various stats from a few other sites and like pretty good numbers of how many chess games I played each summer at summer camp and some other things. So I backlogged some chess. I backlogged a bunch of Summoner Wars from the app. I backlogged like 707 Wonders games from a French website, Just Sur on Plateau, when they had 7 Wonders back in like 2012 and God, it must have been earlier than 2012 because I was playing in college. They must have had it in like 2011. But a lot of the like Race for the Galaxy plays are like when I first started play logging, I put in like the 100 games that I had from BGA at that time. I later came to realize that I wasn't going to log every BGA play into my play logging because it just kind of became absurd with how fast I could knock out a bunch of race and other games. So like a lot of these short games don't have super accurate counts, but a lot of the rest of the games are pretty accurate, and that's all I really care about. Like I don't need exact numbers, but I just find it fun to like look back and realize roughly what I have. So on your current account 16 over all your accounts you have 120. Nice, Gonzo. That's crazy, but that's cool. The only way that you're able to handle a bright dunce at most of the games on Twitch is because you're pretty good. You can beat most people at chess. Hey, we're all dunces at a lot of games. Like, don't worry. And you definitely could beat most people at chess. But yeah. So anyhow, my play logging's mildly inconsistent, but that is what it is. What else was I going to say? Oh, what my 10s are. Yeah, so if you want to bet what my 10s are, you already know what some of them are. You're never going to guess one of them, probably. But anyhow, my 10s are definitely Agricola Revised Edition, Terra Mystica. The other two are Pandemic Legacy Season 1, and I think A Feast for Odin is still rated a 10, but I definitely don't feel that way anymore. But there was a period in my life where I soloed A Feast for Odin. I ran solo challenges online. There was a community online that was playing solo challenges. I really liked the game for a while. And so I suspect that's what's still there. Oh, no, I did bump down A Feast for Odin. Chess. Duh, we listed chess. I did bump down A Feast for Odin. Okay. So yeah, it's just Agricola, Terra Mystica, chess, and Pandemic Legacy. A Feast for Odin's no longer a 10. That's totally fair. That makes sense. It's not A Feast for Odin. Yeah. You think you remember the last 10 from stalking a while ago? You were pretty sure I had chess. I do have chess. I'm sorry. You thought it was my Wisconsin card game. Oh, Sheepshead. Yeah, Sheepshead is probably never been rated a 9 either. I do like Sheepshead a lot, but it's almost certainly one of my 9s. And I'm guessing A Feast for Odin is also one of my 9s. Yeah, my 9. Seven Wonders, Acquire, Can't Stop, The Crew, Dead of Winter, Diplomacy, Eclipse, Exit Series. A Feast for Odin did get knocked down to a 9. That seems about right. Great Western still was a 9. That's fair. I've certainly soured on it since, but it deserved that. Hanabi, Isle of Skye, Istanbul, Lord of the Rings, Mysterium. I don't really know if I view... this was a Mysterium expansion. Orleans a 9, Liar's Dice, Pictures, Puerto Rico, Resistance. Yeah, Sheepshead's a 9. Ticket to Ride, Unlock series. Yeah, it all seems good. You forgot Sheepshead's a Wisconsin thing. Euchre is 2, though, right? Feel like the Great Lakes states play Euchre. Yeah, I think... promote Great Western to 10 immediately. Patrick, the number would go the other direction. I would definitely lower Great Western towards like an 8 or a 7 nowadays, how I currently feel about it, but it's a little tricky because like I realistically don't really want to knock Great Western to like a 7, I guess. That'd be too far. I maybe would push it to an 8, but like I still did really enjoy diving into the game and talking about it, and like I suspect I played more than this, by the way, but I probably didn't record some board game Fiesta plays early in the day since I didn't feel good about like marking that I was playing it online for a while because it seemed sketchy. But feels like St. Pete's the most likely to upgrade at this point, but maybe a little too inconsistent. Yeah, I mean, St. Petersburg being a 9 is certainly reasonable. I really have put a lot of time and, like, have studied it quite a bit and enjoy it, but I don't know. Again, it doesn't also matter that much to me. Like, all of these are a little sketchy. Like, my individual days, my opinions change and stuff, but anyhow, yeah, I feel pretty solid about my 10s. I don't regret those 10s at all, so... that part's good. I also don't regret anything that's a 9, really. I mean, a little bit, but I mostly stand by these ratings. But I don't, like, always go back and update them, especially years after not playing a game, so... Also, is St. Petersburg an ST, or is St. Petersburg an SA? I guess it literally is spelled out, isn't it? It literally is spelled out. I don't even know. I should know these things, but how is it actually laid out? It is literally spelled out. Okay, yeah, see, I have it at an 8. That feels fine. Anyhow, I'm a small haul guy. It's cool. Yeah, it depends, but I I feel pretty good about where my ratings are at. Like, I have a lovely little curve. Most games are pretty good. Like, they're fine. They're enjoyable. There's a good number of games that like aren't that good. There's a good number of games that are actually exemplary. Like, yeah. Anyhow, yeah, looping back to Sheepshead and Euchre. Euchre is like, I agree, it's a little bit of a Wisconsin thing, but it's much more of like a Great Lakes thing. Like, Euchre's played pretty widespread. Sheepshead is very, very localized, even more so. Like, very few people know what Sheepshead is. So, I don't really play much anymore, but gotta go. You're tired to bed. Thanks for the extended stream. Yeah, it's been good. You love Euchre as a quick to play card game. I enjoy Euchre. I don't love it, but mostly Euchre doesn't have enough depth, and Sheepshead does. I just want to play Sheepshead most of the time I'm playing Euchre, but Euchre's still good fun. So no depth at all, really. There's a little bit, but yeah. Euchre is fun and fast, but yeah, you like quickly figure out what good plays are, and then you just kind of execute. But um, anyhow, yeah, it's good. It's sad you're running off. I was gonna say I should play a chess game on stream, but if you're leaving, it's I don't know that anybody else needs to watch me muddle through a bad chess game, so we'll just do it some other time. Uh, you'll hang for a chess game? Okay, fine. All right, one 3-minute chess game. You can yell at how bad this is. Uh, we'll see. I've had some good chess games. I also don't really know how to play against a Sicilian. I don't even know what to do here. Great. He didn't take me. I don't know what to do. Well, we'll just castle. We'll get the castle thing done. That's always good. Castling is good. I don't even know. I should probably be punishing him in some aspect, but I don't even know how. I do this? Sure, I do this actually, right? Because yeah, that seems good. Where does this knight wind up? He winds up on this square, hopefully. We pop him out. This bishop looks really trapped. Oh, he's... Okay, this is an issue, because if I go here, well, no, then I get this bishop. I don't know. Then I can put h5. Or not h5, that's whatever. A4. h5's opposite, not black. I'm allowed to trade off this knight for a bishop. I'm in. That knight had no real purpose. Let's stop this. You're gonna take me, okay, fair enough. I don't know that that was good for you, but... Alright, where does my bishop belong is a fun question. I don't actually know where this bishop winds up. I just push this bishop here? Is that good? I think I just centralized the rook. I centralized the rook and we push this pawn because yeah, I want to be on this diagonal. Oh, this might go poorly for me. No, this is fine. This is fine. I don't know that this is ideal, but it's fine. All right. I do basically have to do this. We're probably trading queens, yeah. I don't know that trading queens was good for me. We're quickly headed towards draw type territories. Oh, but this is solid. Although he might just boot me, but oh nope. Okay, he's gonna defend that knight. Fine. I can do that. No, I can't do that. We double up rooks on this file though. That seems useful. Sure. Okay, do I actually want to take that knight? I don't think so. So we just slide here. Okay, he's actually going to shove that forward. That feels like a lot of king safety that he is sacrificing. Can we actually punish him? I might be okay for me to play this, although then maybe his stuff rotates. Maybe that is an issue. I don't really want to give up my bishop, but I guess... Oh, wait, no. Oh, nope, he takes it there. As I say, apparently my bishop is probably dying here. Okay. Fair enough. I'll just follow through on this plan, but this is not a good trade for me, but... Although this file opens up now that his king is hanging out on, that seems something. His king is no longer hanging out and is protecting what's supposed to be. Cool. Alright. Yeah, this is not good. Games of hexes are better than games of squares. That trade was actually good for me because my knight was not very good. Sure. I believe that. I should be putting my knight here, right? I should put my knight here. Ooh, yeah, I like this. Although he just did that. Are we trading bishops here? Fine. We trade bishops, but I like my knight hanging out here. Yeah. Trading bishops. Your knight comes into there. Okay, that's... I guess I should have seen that coming. That's a little annoying. I guess I go here. My position is a mess. Okay, yeah, see, this is what I mean by a mess. I don't know what to do. Everything is messy. And yeah, I don't actually have plans here. I do not have plans here. Alright. We're gonna... I don't actually know what we're doing. Oh, well, wait. We're just gonna chase your king briefly, see if that leads anywhere. It does not lead anywhere, does it? Nope, that was a very temporary plan. Oops. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, we're dead. We're dead. Time clock. Yeah, I know my clock is also terrible, but this is what happens to me. I actually think through positions that I don't know, and then I'm willing to... Like, if I lose on time, I lose on time. Like, whatever. Definitely lose on time. Yeah, I wound up without plans. I definitely had to go faster, but I also had no plans. The next thing to unlock for my game is recognizing that chess is a game of squares, not a game of pieces. That's fair. You think e5 was bad? Okay. I shouldn't have pushed e5. That's fair. That's reasonable. I basically brought his pieces to life, whereas currently they were cut. That's fair. Knight to a3 was not your ideal method for getting to c4. Yeah. You guys are laughing about all that. That's fair. Black is plain insane. f6 was insane. f6 did seem really weird, but again, I don't know how to punish it, right? Like it's like okay, that's probably wrong, but I don't know what to do. My bishop didn't have much to do on that diagonal. Yeah, I did say I could push e5 so that my bishop could like see things, but you're right. What was my bishop seeing? What was my bishop doing? But it didn't do anything. I don't have to punish it immediately for it to be insane. Well, sure, but yeah. Basically, yeah. Okay, so you're saying I just shouldn't have pushed d5. I should have stayed patient. I just keep the tension in the middle. Don't let him go forward. But see, I still don't even know what to do then. I guess get this knight out of the way and push f4. That seems wildly not correct. Yeah, see, the problem is I run out of plans in the mid game. I guess get my bishop here. Maybe that was the play. Get my bishop here. Just kick his queen. Actually, where does his queen go? I guess his queen has to come over here, and this pawn's very weak. Maybe I wasn't supposed to push this. This also might have been overreaction. Maybe just let him expand on the queen side. I don't know. The only thing the bishop ever did was get traded. That's fair. Pawns don't move backwards. Every single pawn moves very committal. I agree. You think bishop e3 was fine here? Just go bishop e3. Okay. Just continue to consolidate stuff. Fair. Yeah, without very obvious plans here, I didn't do anything good. Just be more patient, see what happens. Bring my A1 Rick to the C file. Just continue developing and then start pushing and see what happens. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess I really didn't need to strike. I really didn't need to strike as early as I did. And it really didn't benefit me, so should have waited for him to maybe broken the tension. Okay. I don't have to force things just to get them, yeah. That knight on e7 wants so badly to go to d5 or f5. And I gave him either. I see. Yeah, I see, yeah. So pushing this is bad because it also opens up both these squares. Okay. Well, anyhow, thanks. That was fun. It was told you that every pawn move creates giant holes, and your opponent wants to use those holes. That's a good way to look at it. To be honest, I should really be playing more 10-minute games again and actually doing analysis instead of just like blitzing out moves. Because I just do a lot of 3-minute games again nowadays, and I don't give myself enough time to think through tricky situations, and then yeah, I burn way too much clock on tricky situations and don't really learn anything because I still don't have enough time to actually work my way through them. But so only move pawns when they matter for sure. Yeah. Good advice. All right, thanks everybody for the stream. We definitely made this one go a lot longer than I maybe should have, but it's all good. Thanks for all for hanging out. I definitely should head off and do some other stuff. So thanks everybody. See you around. Later.